There we go. Evening, everybody. I'm waiting to see this. I'm not even watching, but I know that we're gonna have this O.K.C. Dallas Game 2 tonight, and I'm looking forward to that. And it should be a fascinating uh, game tonight. Uh, I was doing a hockey last night with Moss, and what a comeback by the Vancouver Canucks late last night. All of you missed the game, by the way. None of you seen the game. Just me, Moss, Bargoff, Jims. Celtics getting crushed tonight. Let Moss know that I'm gonna do him a nice one uh, for the week. Iman's in the building. Good to see my boy. Of course, my partner in crime, Jims, is in the building. Always good to see him, of course. So, getting ready for this game 2. Uh, Cover your ears, what I'm about to say, everybody. Cover your ears. I just finished watching. What's up, Raven? I just finished watching the WNBA. I got an email this morning saying that that's giving me the WNBA League Pass. So I said, okay. Well, but so Caitlin was playing tonight, and I can tell you something right now. What's going to happen to Caitlin, unfortunately, and the Atlanta Dream did it tonight. Oh my God, they did it tonight, boy! Wow, they put not one, not two, but three defenders in her face tonight. And I believe Caitlin shot 2 for 9, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 6. I see Laurel's in the building. You got the scrub thumbnail again. Well, who's the scrub, Laurel? You tell me. Who's the scrub? You can't put the same guys on every thumbnail. Tell you that right now. You can't do that. So we got Dallas and O.K.C. tonight. According to Jim's, the Celtics are getting crushed. Big schedule, NFL schedule comes out on Wednesday, next Wednesday night, in six, you could say 5 days from now. Laura, you want to pull up? Come on up, bro. Talk some, uh, talk some NBA with you, and talk uh, some NFL. I'm gonna stick to why I said. Remember, in 21, the Buffalo Bills had the most primetime games. 22 was the Broncos. That was the disaster. And last year it was the Ravens and it was the 49ers. It was okay. I'm going to say this year, let me get this link for Laurel. I'm going to say this year it's going to be the Texans. And that'll be the first thing I do next Wednesday night. I will count up who has the most primetime games. I'm going to say the Texans. They are the flavor of the month right now. Everybody loves them. Had a guy today yelling and screaming, calling them uh, a Super Bowl dynastic team. You know me, I kept my mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? I let these Mr. Know-It-All guys tell the world about the Houston Texans. So, but I watched Caitlin tonight. They put three defenders everywhere she went, bro. It was a bad look, bro. God damn. You don't think these sisters and these other ladies of preference, you don't think they don't want that girl to score on them, man? I mean, come on. Three girls? Come on. Now listen to the schedule, everybody. If the Knicks win tomorrow and Minnesota wins tomorrow, there will be no Sunday. Instead, I will be with Moss in his room. We'll collab again. You heard eye test last night going on and on. What's up, Laura? going on and on about I'm big timing and I'm flexing, which I wasn't doing, because had a group of guys up there last night that's talking hockey last night. It was refreshing, but if both teams go up 3-0, I'll be doing hockey Sunday night with Moss. So, what's up, Laura?
Hey, what's up, homie? What's good?
I'm good, man. Getting ready for the schedule release on Wednesday night, man. I think you'll like this right here. My nephew did this last week because they said it was supposed to be on the 9th. There you go, right there, man.
Hey, yo, that's what's up, man. I mean, hey, you know what? It's gonna be scary this year at the release. But I did call up here to talk about the game. But I will indulge on the NFL schedule release. I mean, that's kind of like next week thing. But
Yeah, we
it'll be
I'm
kind.
not to the game. The Celtics are
Yeah,
supposed.
I know, but I'm just saying. But it's gonna be like weird to see how we got zero primetime games last year, and people are talking about up to 5 or 6 this year. It's gonna be kind of weird, bro. I had to watch noon games all last year or whatnot, but I wasn't mad about it. But I mean, it was what it was. Nobody thought that we'd be like a decent team, but
Fucking Dolphins played at 1 o'clock for like 15 years in a row. God damn. In the 2010s, bro, they were always on at 1 o'clock.
hey, but
Lord,
Mace, check this out. But check this out, Mace. I
yeah,
am
good.
one. I am one of those guys, right?
Yeah.
I don't like the NFL shitting on the
Oh,
NBA. It's like, goddamn NFL, you got everything all the time. You shut down a bunch of our games coming down the stretch with the NFL draft or whatnot, right? It's like I'm one of those guys. Let the season. I mean, I know NFL is a year-round sport or whatnot these days, but bro, I mean, I can chime in. We love to talk about the draft. We love to talk about the combine. I mean, that's cool, bro. But Mace, can we let the NBA shine at least right?
that's not going to happen anymore. I had Bargoff last night hating on the NFL, talking about the NBA players make more. I said, nigga, Tua, Jordan Love is going to wait he said he'll wait until the end of the year to resign, bro. He wants to see what these guys are
Hey,
going to get.
hey, look, here's the thing, bro. Yes, that's of course the NBA players they do make more, but bro, you guys are limited to how many guys every year? Three, 400. I mean, I don't know the number. Like every team times 12 or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So, bro, you limited to that. I mean, the NFL employs a lot of players, so you got players getting bread, bro. So I don't like that because guys, you say, look, the guys that get paid the most, they play MLB, and they're like a dinosaur right now. I know little young white boys who don't even want to watch MLB right now. So, I mean, who makes the most as far as the top? It doesn't really matter because you got guys playing high A baseball making $8,000 a year, and that's their dream. So, I mean, you got to just cut it down to a medium or whatnot, right? I mean, you got the highs, you got the lows, but I mean, who's really making all the bread, bro? I mean, come on, the NFL is a machine. But tonight is about the NBA. Why you got these scrubs on the screen, Mace?
What? PJ Washington is having a hell of a playoff, and Lou Dort.
I
Lou
mean,
Dort.
PJ Washington is most known for who he knocked up, by the way, and
Well, he's playing good basketball right now.
you're right. And
And
Lou
then,
Dort,
Saturday afternoon is going to be Josh Giddey and I forgot the other guy from the
Mace,
Mavericks.
Mace, you cannot put Josh Giddey on your thumbnail, bro. That would be blasphemous, my nigga. Come on.
Why? What did he do?
I'm not going to go over that right now on this program right now because you just started it. We're not going to talk about Josh Giddey right now. So stop it.
Oh, he's about to play, folks. In Boston. Dallas and O.K.C. in about 3 minutes. So we'll get the start in here. Oh, I was gonna say to you, man.
Hey, yo, Mace,
Um,
do you know who's calling the game tonight?
I know it's ESPN. Probably. What's his face with Doris Burke and Mike Breen, or the other guy with Doris Burke and JJ Redick.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you the truth. I hate when ESPN has control of the games. I hate
Shut
it.
down and watch the game.
Bro, man, I got to turn the sound down, and I'll find a guy on YouTube calling the games. I hate ESPN so much, man. I hate
I
it.
do too. Did you hear the latest? I was telling this to the guys the other night. The NFL Network is basically dead now. They're firing everybody. Their programming has been shut down.
Because they got bought out.
Yeah.
So they clearing the guys but you know who's not gonna be fired or whatnot? I mean,
Who?
hold up. Does Burleson still do the NFL Network thing
No,
in the
no.
morning?
He's with that witch lady Gail King on CBS this morning.
Hey man, hey look, I'm not hating on him. That's the Michael Strahan path to success. So Nate Burleson, do your thing. If you know what I'm talking about, Mace. I know you know. That's bro. Nate looking at the top. Nate looking at being on GM.2 in the morning. So Nate looking at something different. They like Nate for some. I mean, he's a good commentator. I mean, he spits it. He doesn't get too controversial or whatnot. I mean, he speaks the King's English, so to speak. So I mean, Nate is in, bro. I mean, he's taking that you know, that path toward going to the top or whatnot, right? I mean, he's not controversial. I mean, I like his takes. I mean, he's cool. I don't have a problem with him.
Now, me, I don't really care for none of these people because, let's be honest, most of these people just want to be buddy buddy with the players, and I can't take that, man.
At the end of the day, Mace, those guys are doing jobs. They have a job to do,
Exactly. They get well paid to do it.
and they get well paid to do it. So that's fine. But I would say Nate is a cut above all the other, you know,
Ex Jacks.
yeah, ex athletes. He's a cut above. I mean, he does his job very well. I remember when I saw him. But he went up through the ranks. He didn't get a fast track like Tony Romo got, right?
Yeah, easy because he wore the star on his helmet. That's how they all get gigs, bro. Now you see the white Patriot players, Gronk.
Bro, they got
What's
it.
his face?
Bro, they had 25 mil a year for Tom Brady, and they don't even know if Tom Brady is good. And I know you remember this, Mace. Do you remember how bad Emmitt Smith was, bro? I mean, ESPN, that was the fastest hire and fire I've ever seen.
Of course,
Emmitt Smith, all up, and not just Emmitt, but they held the white boy
Jason Witten.
tight end.
Jason Witten. These former Cowboys, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
now it's the
bro.
Patriots, bro. It's crazy, man.
Man, Emmitt Smith and Jason Witten were so bad, dude. It had people stop watching the game. And then ABC, Disney, or whoever, no, we can't keep them. I understand the Star, the Shield, and all that kind of stuff. No, bro, we can't keep these guys. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Witten, he wasn't like passable or whatever, right, for the job. But Emmett was so horrible, bro. That was a bad season, man. That was worse than that comedian they had come up there for that whole year. What was his name? John Lewis or something like that?
I know what you're talking about. I know
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
That was in 2000 with the comedian. They fired Melissa Stark the other day, bro. NFL Network's firing everybody, and like I told the guys, they who bought them out? Disney.
Yeah, yeah, Disney over all that, man.
That's crazy. Oh, by the way, I gotta say this. This is why, folks, I don't take Boston seriously. How the hell do you lose by 24 at home to?
Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Is Jams on DraftKings or something like that? He calling for a lock for the first three of the game.
Yeah, yeah, he's on draft. He's on. I think he's on FanDuel. It's one of those
Oh, okay.
two. PJ Washington with the first three tonight. It's a lock. Okay. Disney is changing it. Prep for the worst. Yeah, of course, I know. This is why, like I said, this is why, folks, I got my I got my Sunday ticket, and I do the games up here, and I'll give you the best game. I mean, that's why again, folks, why the West will be the new NBA champion. Whoever comes out of the West,
So,
everybody.
so, so, Mace, you have no confidence in the Celtics?
None,
None.
none.
Did you see how Jalen Brown went off last game, my dude?
I don't care what they do. They're not beating the West.
Yeah, they got some talent over there in Boston, bro. I mean, I don't like Boston. I mean, I used to like Boston.
Have you watched Minnesota?
Yes, I have.
There you go.
Oh, you know what? Before everything gets started and heated, everything, right? Let me ask you a
Yeah,
question, bro.
yeah,
Check this
go ahead.
out. Okay, so how do you feel about tomorrow night with Minnesota if they start, well, when Rudy comes back and starts, and if they lose? I'm like, Rudy, we smoked them by I don't know how many points, and you wasn't here. I mean, congratulations on little Romeo or whatnot, right? And congratulations on, doing what you had to do, your firstborn child. But dude, I mean, you wasn't there and we blew them out the water.
Yeah, but Gobert had a great playoff, making his free throws, making short jumpers. Bro.
Remember this though. You remember how damn, what was that?
When he was
I
in
think it was.
Utah.
I think it was probably Golden State. How they kept switching their lineup through different matchups or whatnot during different series. Because some guys got run in one series because of matchups. The other guys got certain run because of certain matchups. Dude, it's just like, hell, they contained Joker without your ass last game at their house. So I mean, bro, who
But
knows?
remember, they won game one with him. And I saw the entire Suns series. He took care of business against the Suns.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this team is playing on all cylinders, both sides of the ball.
And
What do I think tomorrow night? I think that the whole game hinges on Jamal Murray. If Jamal Murray starts slow, most likely they're going to lose tomorrow, and that championship is going to be gone. And I told people all along up here, Laurel, Minnesota. I've seen every time they play Denver this year. I said they look at Denver as they want to take their belts off them, and they're halfway from snatching the belts away from them, bro. I think this NBA season, the way it is right now, should have been this way last year. But of course, we know, and this is the reason why, Laurel, Roger Goodell pisses on the NBA. We know everything is not on the up and up.
oh, and I wanted to say one more thing.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, shout out to you. I mean, I know you don't like D Ride like New York teams or whatever, right? But for some reason, that little guy, I've heard a lot of comparisons to a lot of other players or whatnot. But I'm gonna tell you this:
Hmm.
that little guy, Jalen Brunson, he reminds me of Isaiah Thomas. And I'm just saying, the middies, the drives, the assists or whatnot, right? I
Hmm.
mean, that dude can play, man. He can ball his ass off. So let's not just anoint the Celtics as the Eastern Conference champions right now because I mean he has some help, but Jalen Brunson has been balling out for your Knicks, bro. Like,
I'm not a Knicks fan.
and I already prefaced that because I know you're not really one because you don't ride with
I'm
the
not
home
serious.
team for some reason. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know why.
my team got two top lottery picks in June and next month, so I'll be preparing for the NBA draft in here. and I got a special guest pulling up.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And we're gonna do this the right way. I'm already doing my homework. Damn, I did it. I did my homework for the WNBA. Man, I can't wait for next Wednesday night when you want to know something funny? Before we get to this game, there it is. There's Oklahoma City. The Ferris wheel looks like it's a 90-degree day in Oklahoma because the sun is still out. 8:30 at night. Let me ask you this: uh, Do you think it's fair that a team like the Chicago Sky is not getting hardly any national games, bro?
I mean, do you want me to say something controversial, or you want my real
You can say
opinion?
whatever you can say whatever you want.
Okay, they have the two. How can I say this? There might be a surge in NBA ratings. I mean, WNBA ratings this year, and they don't want to give it to the melanated people to
I
make the
would agree with
surge,
I would agree.
and they want to give it because you know what? I think LA they got a cute man. I don't want to call them cute. I got to stop that, man. They
Yeah,
they
well,
have. I
my
mean,
grand,
I
well,
mean,
not granddaughters, but my nieces. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I don't want to go at it like that because I don't want to seem creepy or whatnot, right? But I have to tell the truth. I mean, they have some marketable players coming up, but I think the WNBA they dropped the ball and was like, damn, those. And I don't like to just say black, but we got to call them black because Brazilians, blah blah blah, and all that kind of stuff, right? I mean, so I say melanated sisters.
There you go.
They
That's
got on the
that's
same they got on the same team, and it was a lot of Reese hate or whatnot. Like, could a game translate? Is she good enough? And she's showing she might be kind of good, at the next level. So I'm not gonna watch it, but if they keep giving the headlines, I'm gonna read about it. I'm not
well,
watching it. Hey, I'm not watching that shit, Mason. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
me and you are the last of people reading. All right, to get ready to start O.K.C. Everybody, game two, and boy, this should be a good one. Jims, you ready? You getting ready for this? Yeah, I just think again. I think the WNBA, I think, made a big mistake with this, bro. And tonight was pathetic, bro. You put three girls on, bro.
What are you talking about? What you mean?
The whole game, the Atlanta Dream put three girls on Caitlin Clark every time she had the ball.
Well, you know what, Maze? I don't think that's necessarily like I man, I'm not gonna put too much praise on the woman, even though she was a great collegiate basketball player and she can play the game. But bro, if the shine falls off of Caitlin Clark, I mean, they have a team in Chicago where I think a lot of people might gravitate to, but the people that gravitate to it might look like us
Salute
and
the
not
captain,
like
right?
they might look like us and not like other people. So I think it's cool. I mean, Caitlin Clark, she has game, but damn, baby, if they gonna be throwing three people on you, it's like no, the league is not finna be centered around you. But she
Yeah,
got she.
exactly.
But
I think
bro,
that's
hey, but hold on one second. I ain't gonna even lie. The number one thing that I saw about thumbnails and like things on Twitter and social media and whatnot, man, bro,
Yeah,
Angel Reese has some of the cleanest fucking shoes in all fucking basketball, bro. I'm talking the truth. Maybe she's with Adidas or something. Did they got some revamp? Those AIs, right? Those Allen Iverson. I think they the second version of the Allen Iversons or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they got on her feet, but they are clean as fuck, bro. She has the best shoe. She wearing the best shoe, bro.
yo,
yeah.
Laura. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, dog?
All right.
Oh, what I was saying is, I think the Chicago team. the Chicago team, what you guys were talking about earlier, like a couple minutes ago, a few seconds ago, the Chicago team is going to become what the Indiana Fever used to be. Remember how I was reading somewhere where the majority of the Indiana Fever fans were majority African American, like because like which surprised me a little bit that a fan base was majority of one majority that one race dominated most of the fan base for one team. I thought it would be a mixture of people and stuff like that. Does that shock you guys that a team like the Indiana Fever, the majority of the fan base when they were like at the top of their powers in the early 2000s was majority that fan base was majority African American, like 75% of the fan base was majority African American, or it doesn't shock you?
Hey, you see, you know what? Nothing shocks me today. The only thing is like when you have a player who dominates the Midwest, right? And it's like the whole state of Oklahoma, the entire state of Iowa, right? They're right there. The entire state of
Nebraska.
Exactly.
Nebraska.
Yeah, because I said, okay, I get it. Yeah, Nebraska, Iowa, because they sit right next to each other. And what's next to Iowa going east?
Oh, South Dakota and North Dakota.
No, going east.
Kansas.
Yeah, you got Kansas and all that. That whole
Missouri.
Midwest, they're all on Caitlin Clark, bro. So no, so it does not surprise me. It's like, bro, if you look at those numbers from like the you know how they do those calculations from like who's watching or whatnot, bro, you gotta look at
the Nielsen ratings.
Bro, you gotta look at Kansas, you gotta look at Iowa, Nebraska, Oklahoma, bro. The people who watch that girl play in college, man, they showing up.
Yep, they were there tonight.
No, but what I'm saying, back at like with the Indiana Fever, back to what I was asking about the Indiana Fever, being that the team is a Midwest team, are you guys surprised, not shocked, but surprised that the majority of that fan base was African American? That
bro, nobody cares about what happened 25 years ago. The thing is like they had look, a lot of those people, they had nobody that identified with them, right? Exactly. That identified with them as being that great white hope, bro. So no, they're not gonna, throw their dollars into it or whatnot. I mean, the last time the NBA had like a great white hope before Luka, and he's not really white.
He's European.
He's not really claiming that flag, but I mean, bro, it was fucking Larry Bird. That's why fucking
Dirk.
And man, he's fucking German, bro. He don't identify with that. I mean, he really doesn't, dude. He don't. I'm talking about American. I'm talking about American-born players. The last time they ever had one, it was a long time, bro.
By the way, Dallas up 13-4.
How about Dan Marley?
Man, stop it, man.
A prime Dan Marley was a beast. What are you talking about?
Yes, he was.
Marley wasn't Larry Bird, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't the face of the league. What I'm talking about is the push to be the face of the league.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
13-6 now. I see what you're saying. That's 6.
Hey, bro, that's why Shaq had so much vitriol towards Luka winning the damn MVP.
Jokic.
Yeah. That's why Shaq had so much vitriol over Jokic winning the MVP over Shea. It's like this guy, he led the team with
right. Dallas up 16-6. Everybody, yeah, go ahead.
He led the league with the most wins. He had the scoring average. He had everything, and they gave it to Joker, who was a number 3 seed or 4 seed, Mason.
Joker's the 2 seed.
Oh, damn, they two. Damn. Yeah.
Oklahoma City was one. You know what happened? It was close between them, the Timberwolves, and Denver, but the Timberwolves got that phone call to lose to Phoenix the last game of the year because this was the setup. They wanted Oklahoma City to win. They wanted the Lakers to lose to New Orleans. And LeBron said, "Oh fuck no, I ain't losing to the Pelicans. I'll let you know how we'll handle Denver this time around." That fucked up everything for the NBA. And this is why Roger Goodell keeps pissing on the NBA because we all know the league is fixed.
I mean, here's the thing. It's not fixed. It's not fixed. But one thing I will say, if it was fixed, I don't think. I mean, you can never control who has the number one overall pick or whatnot, right? But I would say it's like
No, come back 2 years from now, bro. God willing. When Cooper Flag, the best white boy since Larry Bird, from where? New England will be the number one pick in the draft. He's going to Duke this year.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think with I've said this multiple times on other platforms that I think the most universally loved commissioner is Gary Bettman because half of the fans hate Manfred, half the fans love him, so it's 50-50 in baseball. The same thing, not everybody loves Goodell. There's fans that hate Goodell. There's fans that love.
But hold on, check this out, Mazana. Check this out. The way I can understand the optics of how people might look at it, but you have to look at the metrics. Who's grown the sport more, and that's how you got to say who's the best commissioner. Who's grown their sport the most? Now I understand Goodell. He already had like the insight on like football being the most popular sport in this country or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But
no, hold on. When he became commissioner, the NBA was still the most popular. What turned it around, if you want to be real, what was the big dynamo was Peyton Manning started winning.
Okay, so check this out, Mace, and listen.
All right, O.K.C. on an 11-2 run, they down by 4. Yeah, go ahead. Timeout.
Yes, there is a game of runs going on, right? And you know what? I think it's kind of a goddamn shame that we're talking about NFL football right now while a playoff game is going on. And I spoke about that earlier, but I'm more of a NFL fan than I am NBA. So I'm always up to talk about NBA and politics or whatnot, right? But the thing is like the topic that was brought up. I mean, who's been spanking everybody's ass in ratings for the last 10 years? So
not even close.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So we can't say that something else has been more popular than the NFL because people are willing to come to your platform and talk about the NFL draft and talk about talk about the NFL draft that happened a month ago, then talk about the draft lottery that's happening in 3 days or 2 days.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying, Laro, is what I mean by universally loved is not. I'm not talking about the ratings. I'm talking about the perception of the commission. Like everybody, when you look at hockey fans, everybody loves Bettman. Not every fan.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Oh, I thought he was universally loved by the fans in hockey.
Nah. First of all, Manfred is well hated because that idiot let the Astros off the hook. He also badmouthed Mike Trout to the
Hey
world.
man, hey Mace, watch your mouth. Nobody's gonna pull anybody's rings because of like outside noise about banging on trash cans and shit, bro. No, stop it, man.
Bring it up, bro.
Stop it, man.
What do you think they're doing tonight, Yankees?
Mace, I'm not gonna let you sneak that in, dog. I mean, are they gonna say let's vacate a whole title for the year because some guys was banging on a trash can, dude? Stop it, man.
Let's be honest. Because the Yankees are one of the oldest teams in the league. They probably got away with cheating when they were winning their championships. Let's be honest.
Thank you, Manzano. In the last,
you got proof of that?
hold up, Mace, hold up. And I will say this. So Manzano,
when did the Yankees were ever alleged of cheating? And I'm not even a Yankee fan.
No, what I'm saying, because they're one of the older franchises in the sport. Maybe the commissioners covered it up.
Here it is. The thing is, because this is the first time it happened once the boom of social media has like spread across everything and whatnot, right? And it's like, well, what do you mean by cheating? What do you mean by cheating? I mean, okay, so
all right, hey, Laura, that's enough.
Man,
that's enough. You're not gonna justify cheating. You're not gonna justify it. Okay? You're not gonna justify it, bro. It's all good. Y'all won.
Hey, man, you gotta introduce the guys that come up here, man.
You know who this is.
Oh, wait a minute.
You know who this is. Okay, look, here's the deal. You nobody's gonna take your rings from you. You got them. Okay, you got them. Is it an asterisk?
We got them, and we don't want an asterisk on them, dog.
Okay,
don't do that,
dog. It's okay, bro. 24 more, you might catch up to the Yankees.
Donk is off to a great start tonight.
I mean, goddamn, if you can outspend everybody in the league by 5 times, I mean, how the fuck can you justify that? I mean, let's not talk about that payroll and Jorge. Hey, man, hold up. So is it more of an injustice, right? I have a question. Is it more of an injustice when I can outspend everybody by 5 times, right? Posada, Cheater. Come on, dog.
They all came from the farm system. What are you talking about?
Bro,
A-Rod didn't.
Hey, no. Mace, he's trying to justify cheating. Like, no, we're not going to go there. Like, we're not going to.
A-Rod came after the dynasty, Laura. He came in 04. You're talking 96 to 2000. That all those guys the Yankees got were all from the farm system, and they spent, let's just say, decent money to bring in guys.
Hey, is Andy Pettit in the Hall of Fame?
He'll never get there.
Okay. Okay. So one of those core 3, one of them is a Hall of Famer, right? That's Jeter.
First off, it was a core 4.
Yeah, 2 of them are.
Okay.
Hold up. Now here we go. Is Mariano? Is he was he birthed from the farm system?
Yes, he was.
Man, fuck y'all, man.
That's it. But I can tell you who wasn't brought from no farm system for y'all. Justin Verlander wasn't. And it's okay. We didn't trip when y'all got him. Y'all hired a merc from Detroit. We know what the hell y'all did. Y'all knew he was a thorn in our ass, so you had to get him to get out of the damn AL. So it's okay, bro. We ain't mad at you. That's the game. That's what you're supposed to do.
All right, what about this? Hold on.
Hey, and y'all did that, so you got that.
So fuck beating y'all. When we went, so when we went and we beat the Dodgers, what was the problem? Y'all talking about one of our players did the racial slur with the eyes with old buddy, bro. Man, come on, y'all better stop it, bro.
Racial slur. That man had a cheating apparatus underneath his jersey. That man had some kind of communication apparatus.
That's not proven. That's never been proven.
Oh, he ain't want to take his damn jersey off. Come on, man.
I want to get off this baseball shit, but I want to go back to last night.
That ain't proven. Lauro knows.
None of you guys were up there last night. I basically had to shut Bargoff completely down. This hating of the NFL because he cannot accept that the NFL is king in this country. And I'm gonna say it again. Me and Law was just talking about this.
Hey, so Mike, I have a question. Who does he think is the king of the sports in this country?
The NBA.
Oh my God! Well, you don't even entertain it, dude. Don't entertain it.
I buried them last night. I had to do that for the world to hear. But we had a big crowd in Marston's room last night. bro. Even eye test pulled up, bro. But yo, it's the bottom line is this, and I just said a few minutes ago. That script that the NBA had laid out, LeBron said, "F no, we're gonna beat the Nuggets." And now, and Auntie, don't get mad at me. I'm about to say. Now they are riding the Nick machine like no other, bro.
That's what it's supposed to do.
I mean, why?
Huh, why? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Why not?
Has anyone played better than Anthony Edwards? Has anyone played better than Minnesota?
I mean, you know what, Mace? I know you asked Ant that. I would like to proceed that and say I know two players who have played just as good as Ant Man, and I would say that
I
because
know one of them, but who's the other?
I
know
know
one of
two.
them.
One is Shea and one is Jalen Brunson.
All
That's
right,
it.
And that's why I came up here the other day and I was
yeah.
go ahead, you got it.
Thank you for, no, hold on, Mace. Thank you for giving my boy his props. With what he has to work with, Jalen Brunson is clearly like the playoff MVP right now. Ain't nothing like what he's doing is special. But yeah, I mean, look, I'll agree with you as far as Ant-Man is concerned, but everybody's on the Ant-Man train. It's just right now. They just had
a Brunson machine.
Well, I'm gonna explain to you what that is. That's just trying to because they trying to deem Ant-Man the next GOAT. Ant-Man is gonna get his shine because he's gonna be one of the only four teams left. Like he's gonna be on one of the only four teams left in a minute. So he's good, man. He's gonna you can't stop the sun from shining. Ant-Man will be fine.
And let me add to this for you people listening right now. Let me add to this, okay? And I'm not taking nothing away from Brunson, okay? Because I saw the same young boy with no Luca 2 years ago completely eliminate the Utah Jazz as a one-man gang. Okay. Who's the other guy, Laura?
SGA.
Shay.
SGA?
Yeah.
I have no argument about that. I'm not.
I mean, Jaylen Brown probably isn't getting the props he deserves right now. Either.
Well, when you lose to Cleveland tonight at home by 24, shitty.
Well, I mean, those other games, though. I told you they suspect, bro. The Knicks might. I told you this isn't our year, but we might just make it to the damn finals. Because I told you we'll hit Boston in the mouth, and anybody that says that we can't, I heard what they were saying on damn First Take today. Oh, they don't have a chance. The hell we don't. We'll punch them right, just like Miami did last year.
Hold on,
Straight up.
Hold on, hey, I got to ask a question, bro. And if y'all, because y'all got the series, right? You know where I'm going, Mace. Already, I'm gonna lay it out. So, and if y'all come out there, y'all could sweep the Pacers, right? Awesome. And I get it, y'all might. Awesome. But do you really think y'all could take down the Western Conference teams, bro?
No, I don't. I did not just say that. I said Boston.
He said Boston.
No, I feel you. I'm giving you Boston.
And I'll explain to you why. I mean, bro, we just a little gritty, scrappy, physical. And you talking about O.K.C. and Minnesota, they just like that, but a lot more talented too. So we don't have the pieces we need to beat them.
This is why us New York.
But we could punch Boston in the mouth, bro.
Oh, yes,
so let me ask y'all, you New Yorkers. Yeah. Would y'all be better right now if Zach was there? Fuck Zach.
Nah, we don't need none of the motherfuckers, bro.
No, you know who he's talking about? Old boy Randall. That's who he's talking about. Old boy.
Oh, Julius Randle?
No, hold on. My bad, Mace.
You said Mace, Zion or something?
No, Mace.
Okay.
No, Mace caught me, and Mace is. That's why I love Mace to death. I was talking about Julius Randle. Do you think you guys would be better right now with Julius Randle?
Against the Pacers, yes. In most other matches, no.
Man, y'all up 2-0 right now, man. God damn.
And you see how we got bodies dropping like crazy, bro. We need a body on Miles Turner, bro. Right now, Hartenstein's got to cover too much ground, bro.
Yeah, and I've said this with Boston. This whole playoffs, they become mercenaries. They're not consistent. They don't play consistently together well. It's always staggered with Tatum or Brown. You never see them play well together, like where both of them are scoring in the 30s.
Montano, they're the number 1 seed, bro. So you
No,
can't
I'm
say
gonna
they
tell
don't
you
play
what
good
Tony means.
together.
Hold up, Laurel, hold up. I got Tony's back. What he's talking about is tonight. What just happened? If those two are so great, how come they let Cleveland go in and beat them at home by 24 tonight?
Well,
Why?
Cleveland's back was against the wall, though, bro.
No, it's not. You know
Yeah,
why
it was.
that is, Laurel? You know why that is, Laurel? Because Boston, you don't know what Boston team you're getting.
That's what I'm saying. They're
Tonight,
suspect.
tonight was the team I've been telling you all about all last 2 years, bro. I never take Boston seriously, bro.
Dude. Yeah, this ain't old school Celtics, Lauro. It's just not. They don't even have a home court advantage. That parquet floor don't mean a damn thing no more.
Yeah, it's true.
It used to
Their
mean
home
something, bro.
record is
It really doesn't, bro. I done seen them lose too much at home over the last few years.
Yeah, and you know
Like
why that is?
when you don't even have a home court advantage in Boston, there's a problem, bro.
And there's a double standard too. Like
Dallas up
they forget to bring up like they defend Boston when they have injuries, but they just completely overlook the fact that the Heat through that whole series was missing half of their roster.
First of all,
for injuries.
This is why I believe Boston is suspect. I ain't forget last year, dude. Like the Heat just smacked them right in the mouth. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the same damn team, man. Without Porzingis, same damn team. If y'all telling me Drew Holiday make that much of a difference over Marcus Smart, I think Marcus Smart was a better defender.
Now wait a minute, hold up. Is Porzingis, was he in the lineup?
No,
nah.
Porzingis out for this series again, bro.
What I'm
Okay,
that's why I believe we can punch them in the mouth.
You know what? I will say this. I haven't been paying that much attention to Eastern Conference right now because I mean I just want to see the team been beaten. I ass all year or whatnot. But I will say this, bro. If Porzingis doesn't play, and y'all probably got another shot at the goddamn.
And that now you listening to me. You feel me? That's why I'm saying that.
I didn't know about Porzingis. My bad. I'm saying my bad. I thought he. God damn, man. You can't let a little dude like Jalen Brunson get to the goddamn NBA Finals by himself, dog. He ain't
by himself.
I mean, he got Josh Hart. I mean,
hold on. We got champions on there. DiVincenzo got a ring. OG got a ring. We got champions, bro. We got the Nova Corps, bro. We good.
I ain't gonna lie. The other day you said something about Lou Dort, bro. One extra rocket that
was your boy.
Hold on. One extra rocket I missed is Hartenstein. We drafted Hartenstein, bro.
I'm about to say, hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, before you go, I'm gonna pivot a little bit. He's actually gonna be the topic on my Sunday stream, I believe. You know that man identifies as a black man? Mace
was the one saying he was going. I ain't going nowhere. Mace, but go ahead.
Do you know he identifies as a black man? You say I'm a black man.
I don't know that story.
Okay, now I'm gonna break it down, but I'm not gonna break it down fully right now because I know we want to get back into sports. But
Mace had to go take a piss and do something. So break it down, bro. I mean,
no. It's simple. His daddy black. His daddy black. Yeah.
Man, come on, dog.
Hey. I said the same thing too. I'm like, yo, this dude look all Caucasian. But dog, when you see a picture of his daddy, because I'm not sure if his daddy's still living, he showed it. He's like, yo, my dad black. Bro, his daddy is a melanated man, bro. Now you're like ridiculously light-skinned dude, but he's clearly not a white dude. He's a black man. And they look just alike in the face. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Mom white as I don't know what and got some strong.
I gotta understand that because y'all probably got.
I said the same thing too, though, bro.
Auntie, y'all probably got 18 million podcasts that y'all can watch in the New York area, like broadcasting. I want to ask you a question right now. What broadcast do Josh, Jalen, and
Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson? It's the two of them. It's called Roommates. It's an ill podcast.
Roommates? Is it anything else other than Roommates? I'll
put the link in the chat. Give me a second.
Because I heard somebody.
It's Roommates something else. I will be doing a topic. That's one of the topics that I'll be doing on Sunday. Hold up, I'll get there. I'll get it for you. Give me a second here.
See, I understand they're the top team in the West, but where I'm coming from, do you guys think maybe it's too soon for a young team like the Thunder to be this
No,
good?
it's not. It's not too soon.
Hey, hold on. Did you get it, Angie?
I got it.
Because I did want to
asking
see
that is
how Josh Hart and
I'll put it in
Jalen and Olive got. Okay,
Here, it's in the private chat. I just put it in the private chat.
Okay, cool. All right, bet.
The reason why I'm asking that is because if they go up against an experienced team like Denver, I really I understand they're the top team in the West, but to me, I don't think with the experience that Denver has in the playoffs, I don't think they really have a chance. I think Denver might sweep them.
What are you talking about? Denver's done. Denver's about to be done. They down 2-0 and about to go into damn Minnesota. That's a wrap.
Oh no, my mistake. Minnesota.
That's what I'm about to say, bro. I'm like, yo, Denver, bro. If they get out of it, hey, and I ain't gonna say too much because Lauro know what I'm talking about because his boys did it down like 2-0, and that don't underestimate the heart of a champion. So, hey, you never know. You never know. I give him that. That's the last defending champ that I seen do some shit like that was them damn Rockets in '95. When they just wasn't supposed to, just somehow got the ring. Somehow. Yeah. But I don't see that shit from this year's Nuggets. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, no. I meant to say with the amount of playoff experience the Timberwolves have, because I think most of their starting five has been to the playoffs with other teams and stuff like that. Besides Ant-Man, of course, I think.
Cat has very little playoff experience. Cat does. Gobert, I don't believe, has ever been past the first round, and the rest of those guys, I mean, Conley has a few series.
Here we go.
He doesn't even start. So
here we go.
What are you talking about?
All right, here we go. Right now, hold on. Let me ask you something. How much playoff experience mattered during the Timberwolves versus the Suns matter?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Maybe it's a changing of the guard right now, bro.
It's clearly the changing of the guard. It is over. All these 34, 35-year-old mother, that's a wrap, dog.
Well, you know what it is? The truth? When they gave Edwards that money, he's earning his money. And
Mace, I don't think it's about the money, bro. He ain't thinking about that. The money done. He got the shoe deal. He got the contract. He gonna get the Supermax after this deal. Man, they gonna give that motherfucker whatever the fuck he want to, because everybody got their eyes on him. And Shade, bro, he ain't worried about money right now. He about to chase his legacy, dog. He ain't worried about money, bro.
Hey, I gotta agree with Lauro on that. And I think not only that, they not just comparing him to Jordan. I believe this dude right here realizes he realizes that not only does he have the chance to be Jordan, he ain't gonna have to go through all the trials and tribulations to get to the promised land. Yep. You know what I'm saying? First, and that's the difference. He's like, yo, I'm here now.
This is an honest question for all three of you. Don't you think the NBA would want to have a future budding superstar in a bigger market like LA? Maybe.
Nah, bro. First of all, and also they will always get those superstars over in LA, over in Boston, whatever. I had an argument with somebody earlier because that crap Rick Carlisle tried to say about small market teams. First off, when you talk about Indiana basketball, that ain't no small market. Maybe with some other sport, that might be a small market, but when it comes to basketball, Indiana basketball is not a small market, bro. And I don't even
what I meant to say, bro. Maybe put him in Chicago to rebuild that.
Nah. Ant-Man ain't going nowhere, bro.
I don't know. You know why? Guys like Jokic, Doncic, Giannis, they run the league now, and they don't want to be I'm going to clean this up. I will say another word for black people, for black men in this situation. I'll be nice here. They don't want to play with, unless they're on their team, they do not want to play with American stars or American.
You don't want to say the N-word.
Exactly.
Mace don't want to say the N-word.
Those days are over, bro. Yeah. I tried telling you guys this 3 years ago.
Hey, Mace is right, though. Unless them dudes want to be background dancers, no divas, bro. No divas in the locker room. Doesn't even make sense.
And see, this is where I hate
Mark Cuban looking like a genius right now when he said that crap a few years back.
No, he's not.
Genius.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
What you talking about? What you talking about when he
Okay,
say?
what
And
I'm talking about is
them
this.
Euros is low maintenance compared to these dudes, dog.
Okay. What I'm talking about is this, right? I hear you, but if you in the locker room, the thing is, I could see if it was like back in the day, right? It's not back in the day. The thing is, you know, man, I hate to bring this bullshit up in sports conversation. You know how like when say like passport bros say like dudes fucked up the prices or whatnot.
Yeah.
Dude, it doesn't take long for an NBA player to be like, what the fuck? We've been playing over here for fucking 2000 baht or whatever. We could be playing, and I think I'm just as good as these guys. No, what I'm saying, prices gonna change all over the world, bro. The prices don't went up, dog. Luca is a prime fucking goddamn subject. Joker
Dallas
is an
up one.
anomaly, right? Joker is
Is
a
he?
guy. I mean, Joker
I'm
is
just
a
saying
guy.
this is happening too often to call it an anomaly, bro.
Exactly. This is going to explode. And
I get what he's saying.
guys,
Like if we was to go back 30 years ago, yeah, Joker would be an anomaly, Luca would be an anomaly. But now it's just too many of them boys, bro,
No,
coming
but
out.
what
And the
I'm
fact of the
saying,
matter is, when you look at it, dog, it's not even a surprise. These guys been professional basketball players
a
since they was
dude on your
13.
team, Devchenko. Do you think he a laid back dude who don't care about shine? You know
Nah,
what?
he's
I
different.
don't
He's
know
not a
none.
Euro, bro.
Now hold up. I don't know
He's
none of the inner
American.
workers of your team. I will say that. But you think he don't know about shine? Do you think how he showboat? He don't fucking shoot a three and just walk back like he did nothing. He
Hey,
be
hey,
shining like
hey, hey,
Yeah,
you
but
better
Luca
stop.
remember,
does
he's
that. Hey,
American,
Luca does
though.
that too. Dirk used to do that too. That's okay
Yeah.
when you're doing it between them four lines. What they don't want is the garbage outside of them lines. You don't want
Exactly.
that garbage, and
The
you don't have to
Twitter
worry
stuff.
about that with the Euros, bro. Them boys show up to work. They professionals. They've been professionals since they was 13. These American black men, like Mace just called them, hey, they ain't professionals, bro. They just rich
Nope.
basketball players.
They're whiners.
Hey
They're
man, I'm not
whiners.
gonna lie, y'all niggas showing a black man like that, dog.
No, I'm not. I mean, come on, I'm
Y'all
not
gotta
spitting
stop
on
that,
them, bro.
dog. Come
But
on,
these niggas
man.
don't conduct the bro. It's very few Mike Connollys still in that league when you talk about
Exactly.
stars. That's all I'm
Do you
saying,
really
bro.
want a
Very few.
league full of? Do you really want a league full of Mike Conleys, bro?
I mean,
Come
to be
on,
honest,
dog.
Personality
no,
wise,
no, hold on, hold on,
personality
hold on,
wise,
hold
We're
on.
yes.
talking about his character, Mauro.
If you had a league with more Mike Connollys, believe it or not, if it wasn't for guys like Mike Connolly, there wouldn't even be an Ant-Man. I'm just being real.
It's
That's like the
true.
perfect mentor to have right
Yep.
behind that man as his
Right.
backup. Real shit, bro, to show him how to
Brunson
be
got
a
his
professional. If
daddy.
you had more Mike Connollys, that would
Yeah.
make it more that would make it more likely that you can end up with the next Jordan.
And
But because
Brunson
these
got his
guys can't
father.
maintain their lives as professionals, you end
Yeah.
up with people with talent like Zion getting caught up with Mariah Mills.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You got
We might hold on.
Brunson has his father on the sidelines. That's why he went to the Knicks. His father's assistant coach.
Yeah.
And you know where DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and
That's the Nova Corps.
Brunson goes
Connecticut.
after games, Laura? They get in their ride. No, they get in their ride, and they go back to Philly where they're kings. Bro.
Yeah.
They go
That's
back
why
to Philly.
that Sixer series was like a home game. Like it was like we didn't even have to play on the road, bro. Like for real, we didn't even have to play on the road, dog.
Yep, facts.
Man, I'm talking about the league in the face of the league. I understand how things are happening right now. Hold up, one more time. She want to be shy. Look, bro. I watched a video that made me ashamed of the NBA. I watched it like 5 days ago.
Lauro funny as shit, man.
Nah,
He said
man,
it made him ashamed. I'm just cutting you off because it's funny as hell. He said it
I
made you
get you, bro.
ashamed.
I get you, bro. I'm trying to give. Hey,
Yo, 305, pull up, fam.
I'm just
she
I'm
ain't
trying
gonna
to get
say
to where
shit.
you were ashamed, bro.
Bruh,
What made you ashamed?
Bro, listen. Bro, listen. When I have somebody who claim a goat talking about his man, interrupting words, talking about my pussy and this, when
What
LeBron
the fuck?
James, when LeBron James went up there, fucking acapella, spitting fucking Glorilla lyrics, bro. And T, you can't tell me you ain't seen this, bro.
Nah, I didn't, but I can care less what
Mace,
LeBron
Mace, hold up.
Find it right
You,
now. I'm going to
Mace,
find it.
Mace, you got to present it
bro.
to
This
the
nigga
world.
LeBron James is my age, bro. I
Yeah,
couldn't imagine doing
exactly.
what the hell he
Mace,
doing, dog. Like straight up, that man is
hold
legit.
up,
I
Mace.
remember when he came
Mace,
out, bro.
look this up. Mace, look this up. LeBron James working out. It's all acapella, so you can actually play it on your channel because there's no music. He is singing Glorilla's lyrics, bro, and he dancing in the background, dog. This ain't no chat GPT shit. This is like, is this your fucking king, bro? Bro, Mace, are you on it?
Yo,
Man,
hey,
bro, I know somebody in the chat done seen that, bro. I'm like, God damn, dog.
Banana boat days are over. Ain't no more banana boats. It's over.
I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mace, it's no hold up. It's no lyrics. This is this dude working out, doing this shit, bro. Play it, Mace. God damn, dog.
Mace, don't even worry
If
about
you
it.
ain't seen it, hold up. And if you ain't seen it, just chill
Man,
because
you know Mace don't give no LeBron James no damn
now,
shine
dog,
over
it
here.
ain't no copyrighted shit in this.
Nah,
This
he just
nigga,
don't give that man no shine, man. Damn LeBron.
no, fuck that. I want you to see this video and respond to how you feel about this.
I'm getting ready to play it right now. LeBron James doing some shit, but he's talking about himself.
Bro, I remember when he was in Miami, that man was doing weird stuff, dog, like skin tight pants.
But it's getting
with his shirt off. It was weird, dog.
It's
He was
getting even
always
weirder.
suspect, bro.
It's getting even weirder because he fought in there, dog, and doing shit like this, dog.
And I used
Real
to see
tough.
him on the sideline. I saw stuff that the TV cameras didn't even catch. It was just weird, dog. Like the way that man interacted with Mario Chalmers and D Wade and shit. It was just weird. And then you look at D Wade now, it's like, I think now I get it, and it's even worse. Like now when I'm starting to put it together, it gets even worse. So I'm like, I'm good, bro.
Now why is
I don't want to know no more. I'm with you. I don't want to know no more.
Hey,
I don't want to know no more.
Mace, how you got this queued up? You got it, Mace?
Yeah, got it. Just give me a minute, bro. Damn.
Okay.
You always rushing me. I got it, bro.
And I'm not rushing you, but damn, you've been a YouTuber for 4 years now.
I know how to do it, Lauro. This
Man,
is
Lauro
real
talking
problem.
shit. How long you been a YouTuber, Lauro?
I never have been. I just
exactly. So why you talking shit?
I'm not talking shit, bro. But
I don't know what we go through. You don't know what we go through, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This dude, he damn near put his whole. I mean, I could never. A young goat. He ain't the goat, but Anthony Edwards.
Boy,
I mean, it's like.
boy.
I mean, you know what?
Where do I even begin? Ever since
There we go. Go ahead.
joined the league, I knew you were something special, something amazing. I knew you would inspire so many people to be great. I knew you would. LeBron, I have to tell you, your handsomeness is truly remarkable. From the moment I first laid eyes on you, I was captivated by your stunning features. Your strong jawline, perfectly sculpted cheekbones, and piercing eyes make you stand out in any crowd. And your smile, oh, that smile, it could light up the darkest of rooms. It's infectious, heartwarming, and has a way of making everyone around you feel at ease. When you laugh, it's like music to my ears, a melody of joy that fills me with happiness.
What is this?
Your presence alone is enough to make
Sounds
my
like
heart
LeBron
sing.
James listening to an
When you
affirmation.
Is this Lauro's love letter to LeBron? His secret love letter? What is this?
No, what I'm saying,
The
just
way
hold
you
on.
carry
Just
your
hold on.
grace is truly awe-inspiring. Whether you're
That was, I guess, according to Lauro, that was LeBron.
No, Mace. No, Mace. That wasn't it.
Doing some acapella, I guess.
No, Mace. What I was saying is, no, hold up, Mace. What I was saying is,
let me try this.
okay. Yeah, I was saying how he was acapella singing Glorilla song. That's what I was saying. So you put in LeBron Glorilla,
Brother,
man.
he's
That's
tapped in with the culture. I mean, I don't know what you want from him.
yeah.
It's better than doing cocaine.
You saw it. So you saw it. So you saw it, right? So you saw it.
No,
so somebody up here saw it. Man, that's a shame, bro.
See it again. That's my question.
Brother, nobody's seen it. I mean, just from what you
I
said,
don't want to see
LeBron
it
listens
the
to.
first time. I watch, and I don't watch
Man, bro,
nothing that weirdo do.
hold on. What I will say, y'all will see it. LeBron in the locker room, he doing weights, and this dude actually said, you know, that number one song that Glorilla got, he actually said, man, some shit about
Well, I
instead of the
got it.
P.
Here we go.
Man,
I didn't even
yeah,
watch
I
Space
mean,
Jam
here y'all
2.
go, bro.
Why
I mean,
would
did
I
y'all
want to
go,
watch
bro?
this?
I mean, y'all go. Just listen. Go ahead.
I got it.
Now, hold on, mate. Mate. No, mate. No, mate. No, mate. No, mate. No. That ain't it, mate. That ain't it, mate.
Nah, you found a track named LeBron.
No. That ain't it, mate. It's when LeBron, when
Oh,
he,
Lauro, give him the link.
man. All right.
Like
Well, I
you
guess
telling him to search for it, dog. You don't know what the hell. You just give him the
I.
link.
All right. Well, let me just give you the gist of it. So
Nah, give him
anyway,
the link.
all right. So anyway, the background is LeBron James in the locker room, singing Glorilla's number one hit in the country, right? So if you just put in LeBron Glorilla, LeBron talking, man, and man, it was one sentence, right? When Glorilla talking about a pussy, right? And LeBron said his pussy, dog.
How
Real
did that
talk.
make you
I
feel, Lauro?
swear to God,
How
dog,
did
I
that
don't give
make
a
you
fuck, but
feel? Because
that ain't my goat.
this
That ain't my
conversation is
goat.
becoming
I mean,
uncomfortable, dude.
Like, it's not like this is an
I swear to
unhealthy
God.
obsession,
So you
Lauro.
Like you
Like,
know,
he's
feel
so
not
you
you're
gonna
an
make
heard
the
it, right?
NBA
playoffs.
fan,
We're not here to
NBA
talk
fan.
about. We're not
Like
here to
what the
talk about
hell?
LeBron.
Hey, I was down when it was like, okay, we just gonna watch it and get past it. But bro, it's like we stuck on it, man. Come on, man. Let's just get past it or something, man. Come on.
It's not even
Give us
about
I
the
get
link,
LeBron right
past
man.
it.
now.
Because I had a fit. Whenever LeBron's involved, it's about to start sounding and weird.
Let's see. I'm trying to find this bad boy.
And
Okay,
all Laura
so
got to do is
Lauro,
paste the link.
what is the point that you're trying to get at?
I mean, you know what? I know it's a different point in time in these days, and I understand that you've seen it, and you know
I have
exactly
not,
what the link
brother.
is,
No, I haven't
and I
seen
know
it.
you know exactly what the link is. The thing is like, God damn, LeBron, and the thing is, he going straight a cappella. He just dancing in the background, and he filled in pussy instead of bussy. I'm like, LeBron, I don't even listen to women rap, bro. But god damn, dog, it's just like
All
fuck,
right.
bro.
So, assuming that's the case, right? Who do you
No,
think
it's no
is a
assuming. You
better
know that's
person?
the case. It's no assuming. You know that's the case
All
because
right.
you
We're
heard it.
okay. Nobody heard this. Nobody listens to the players. We don't care about the players off the court personally. But since we're going there, who would you rather have people emulate off the court, LeBron James or Michael Jordan, and why?
Okay, I would say Michael Jordan because his kids are already set up with $1 billion business already. We don't know how. We don't know
Really?
how whoever else is going to turn out. They are. You know they are.
And
You know they are.
LeBron is at that
You,
level, and he's not 40 yet. Like
No
Jordan wasn't
doubt.
at
you
that
know
level that
he no
LeBron
no
is.
no no
But
no. Hold
okay,
on.
okay, okay. We'll give
He
you
is
that. We'll give you
40.
that.
He is
I'm
Oh,
40.
just saying,
we
is
want the
Laura the only one that
alcoholic,
gets to answer
gambling
that
addict,
question?
bootlick
No,
to
hold on,
be
hold
the
on.
representation
Hey,
for
that's
black
what
people and
I'm
not
saying, bro.
LeBron, like
Is Lauro the
the
only one that gets to
philanthropist.
answer that question?
Say what?
Is Lauro the only one that gets to answer that question?
No, you can't. Go ahead, Ant.
Okay, because I would have said Michael Jordan as well. And to go to what he said, the gambling and all of that, hell yeah, because I know what drives him: competition and the need to be the best in any facet, whether it's on the basketball court, the golf course, whether that's in business, whether he's just playing the damn game of poker, whether he's just pitching coins against the curb. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the hell he's doing, like it just drives him to be better than everybody. So I think that's just a better thing. Now, LeBron, I think I just over the years, I believe I know what drives him, and I could break it down even deeper. And that's the need to control. He's a control freak. It's not necessarily a bad thing for him off of the court. You know what I'm saying? Because he's LeBron James. He's extremely talented. He's rich, and I believe he's king of everything in his vicinity.
Hey, hold up.
Hold on, Laura. Let me finish,
Okay.
bro.
And that's
Let me
cool.
finish. You know what I'm saying? In his vicinity, like from what his mom got going on to his family, to his businesses, to everything. I think he's in control of everything. But the point is, most people don't have the talent and the resources of a LeBron James. Most people grow up in a house like he did with Gloria.
Let me go next. Let me go next.
I'm
I gotta
gonna
respond to this.
I'm gonna land the plane.
We both do.
When you grow up in a house with a mom like Gloria, you have to take control, because if you don't, everything will fall apart. So I can understand why he is what he is. That's why he has to be a control freak. This is why he doesn't trust male authority. This is why the man refused to be coached his entire career.
I can't let you keep going. I gotta step in.
I ain't done yet.
Go ahead.
I have not done yet. I'm just saying it's just a need to control things that can't be controlled. I don't think children should emulate that to the fullest, because the odds of being LeBron James, being that talented and being that resourceful, are just so slim for your average person. Go.
All right, so Auntie, let me ask you something. What if they have some shit and you know the evidence been there for 15 years, right? What if they have some Balco shit and they come after him like Barry Bonds, like Canseco?
Okay. All right. So you're gonna go down
hold up.
your
Let me get it
spill.
all out.
You just answered the
I'll let you
question.
get let me get it all out. Let me get it all out. Can I get it all out? I'll let you get yours all out. Can I get mine all out? I'll let you get it.
I'm just saying afterwards he's gonna go straight to NBA. So
I get it. So what if all those accusations come out and they try to do him like that? I don't think it would ever happen, because it would damn near ruin the league like it was doing the fucking goddamn cocaine era or whatnot. So they're not gonna do him like that. But what if it comes out like that? You know, because it's been happening like that with all the insinuations and whatnot, right? But bro, what if it? I mean, do you ever think it'll be a leak like that? It could never be a leak like that all these years later, because they're not gonna ruin their brand like that. Because it's been out there since 2014, 10 years. He been juicing. All his contemporaries, right? They retired. And this nigga still dunking on 4 people at one time, dog. Come on, bro.
All right.
Really think...
I want to respond to Auntie after you're finished.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Right.
You got it, my nigga.
All right. So to your point about the character traits, if I heard you correctly, you said Jordan is overly competitive and that's a good thing, basically, correct?
Absolutely. I'm not gonna say overly competitive. I don't think of Jordan to be, and I just want to elaborate real quick. I'm gonna give it right back to you. I don't think of Jordan to ever be a sore loser. I think even when he loses with the grace to be able to go and get better and come back and win, rather than make excuses and scapegoat other folks. Go.
Okay. Yeah, so going to what you were saying about the competitiveness within every aspect of life, right? If we're looking about like character traits that you wouldn't want applied on a macro scale, I'd say like the lack of like social calibration and prioritization in terms of when you should exert the most effort here or there is not something that you want emulated on a wide scale. Additionally, for LeBron, I think you could argue off the court, he's extremely community-minded and utilitarian in regards to outcomes. So I think that's something that you probably would want emulated more than the traits that Jordan, on average, displays.
All right, so my response to that is just that depends on what you value as far as character traits are concerned. Now I get it, you know what I'm saying? If you're Okay, so if you believe that it's one person's, you know what I'm saying, duty, role, or that's how the community is going to be helped when one person helps the community, I believe the community is fixed when everybody begins to help themselves. So when everybody holds themselves to the highest possible standard, then naturally the community as a whole should be good. So I believe everybody should take on Jordan's mentality, and then everybody will be the best version.
Man, you know what?
That just
I
is
shut
what
up.
it is. Go, bro.
I hate to allow this nigga to come in and slide this shit in here, bro.
Hold up.
Like,
Can I please respond to that?
Yeah, go ahead. You
PEDs.
got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
You got it because you got it. Go ahead.
All right. So what I say is, LeBron on average shows like a greater care for his fellow man than Jordan, you know, outside the court, right? And I think that being, you know, trying to maximize your outcomes at the expense of others when it's not like a positive sum is the world is kind of like net zero. So if you're trying to get your outcomes at the expense of others, I don't know if that's the best formula on a wide scale.
Bro, we're not talking about the world. Hold on, Laura. I yielded, bro. I yielded so you can get his point across. I yielded.
No, because he responded to me. Hold up.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't know of any instance where Jordan screws somebody over or he gained something.
Exactly.
You know, okay.
Other than just beating the opponent in front of him.
Go ahead. Finish that. Was that it?
No, he
you never
said
saw
it, bro.
Try to screw.
Who has Jordan?
Hold up,
he said it, bro. I mean,
that was the only response I had to that. I know it's Laura.
Okay. So do you not think the whole like ignoring black people's social issues thing just because white people and Republicans buy shoes was not throwing people under the bus?
Hey man, hold on. Hey Mace.
No, it wasn't.
Hey Mace. Do you want to talk?
That was business. Go ahead, Laura.
Okay.
Hey Mace. I'm not gonna have.
Cool. And we just have a different opinion on that.
No. Hey, hold on.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't owe black people nothing. LeBron James don't owe black people nothing. Michael Jordan don't owe black people nothing. You owe your family something, and you owe yourself something. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the family name that you cover. You don't owe a bunch of people you never met a damn thing because you share a skin tone. I'm pretty sure more white folks can sign checks for him than black folks ever have. Okay?
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure that damn coach that pulled Gloria's ass, you know what I'm saying, out of that crib she was about to get evicted into and gave her a damn place to live and everything because her 12-year-old son showed promise was likely a damn Caucasian dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
LeBron's head coach in high school was black. I think that was a little bit before.
I'm not talking. I wasn't a high school coach that hooked him up.
Okay, you're right. I said the coach before high school was white.
I'm not bigging up white folks over black folks. I'm saying these dudes have a duty to themselves to put themselves in position to be able to not just not just help others, but allow others to help themselves, even if you have to show them by example. You look out for number one. I always come before you. Even when a plane goes down, the instructions are you put the mask on yourself before you even put it on the child next to you, because you can't save them if you dead. That's it. So damn that. You know what I'm saying? You want a hand up or you want a hand out. You don't owe these people a damn thing. They wouldn't know what to do with it anyway if you gave it to them. Straight up.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all this. Hey, look. One thing I would say that to capitalize on what Auntie just said, LeBron Ramon James, he's a straight up bitch. He came out. I mean, let me finish. He came out and after he lost the finals or whatever, hey, my life is still gonna be the same. I'm not even thinking about talking about that bitch ass nigga, right? He's not even in my top 8. I give him something after Tim Duncan or some shit like that. But Mace, I appreciate it.
I want to thank you for saying that, Laura.
I really appreciate it, bro. I mean, I'm not finna argue with LeBron Stan, bro. I can't do it. I mean, I get it.
Nobody was even going to talk about LeBron today.
No, it's not
you
about
are
that
the most obsessed person.
I mean,
with LeBron
I know
on
you weren't
the
going to be doing it, but you've been doing it for the last 35 minutes, unless you realize it or not. So I get it. So Mace,
are you serious?
You have
spent 30 of those 35 minutes trying to play LeBron singing Glorilla clip.
You've been defending, bro. You've been defending.
And,
You're
and
right.
if I
Okay,
can
you
say
got
this, I just know me personally, which helped me because I grew up on, by the time, like me and LeBron the same damn age. So the motherfucker ain't raised me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to grow up with a role model. I just know what I saw with Jordan. That man demanded a certain level, a certain level of performance from himself, but he also demanded a certain level of from those around him. And it was what it was, bro. And it is that simple. If he could break you, you was gonna be worthless. That's it. You didn't have it in you, and that's just that's life. I get it. It's not going to make everybody feel good. It is what it is. But the fact of the matter is, in life, there are winners and there are losers. That's the way it's always going to be. And unfortunately, and I hate to say it, some of these losers about to be black people. And it's
shit.
not the
That's a
winner's
scary
job. Hey,
thought.
hold on. It's not the winner's job to pick
No,
up
I'm
the
not.
losers.
Yeah, I don't
It's the
disagree with
winner's
anything
job
you're
to keep
saying.
beating the losers. I don't give a damn what their skin tones are. If they want
That
to play the game too, they can lose. That's simple.
okay. Yeah, I don't disagree with anything you were saying, and that wasn't the point I was trying to get at between the two. But yeah,
But
it is what it
as
is.
far as the activism and stuff goes, you just didn't hear about a lot of the stuff that Jordan did because he didn't need public credit for doing stuff.
I would agree with that. Facts. I would agree about Jordan. But I understand where NBA.
No, I just think that in general, the tenets that LeBron, like outwardly displays are better than Jordan's, and everybody has their different opinions of that. Yeah, and that's all I had to say about that.
I mean, I feel bad for LeBron just because he had glory erase him. You see a lot of glorious tendencies in him. I mean, it's a shame because the dude's awesome. Like I think with the exception of like on the court, you know what I'm saying, and not even
I
just
agree
like
with that.
exceptional on the court. I'm talking about just his leadership ability. I think the dude is flawless. Like from the perspective of a man. So I'm not going to disagree with you as far as him just being something you want to emulate as a person. It's just you comparing him to Michael. So I personally like the I like the boss
on
dog.
the court.
I'm saying even off the court. I just
yeah, and I mean
what I'm saying is
I agree with that.
The boss dog cigar at the desk. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in charge here, guy. That just resonates a little more with me. That's it. So I'm not disagreeing with you. I know I said a lot of passionate stuff, but I'm not really disagreeing with you.
That's not good.
You know, just so you know.
So where do you have LeBron all time? Do you have him 8 too? Just out of curiosity.
I don't think it's as low as 8, but it's not higher than 5. It's not higher than 5.
Okay.
So
you have Kobe above him.
I have him in. No, I believe it or not, I don't have Kobe above him.
Okay. Yeah.
Kobe above him. I don't.
So I'm guessing you obviously have Kareem above him, right? You need Kareem.
I have Kobe and Bird like right there, right behind him, like barely.
So is it? Do you have it like Jordan 1, Kareem 2?
Believe it or not, I'm still like it depends on what day of the week it is between Magic and Michael.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
That's just me, man. That's just me. Okay, and I'll explain it in a moment when Mace finishes. Go.
And T, I'm not gonna criticize you. Remember I told you 2-3 years ago when you first started coming up here, I said if you say Magic, Michael, Kareem, Russell, one of those guys, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah. And I'm right there with those guys right there, and I will explain, and I'll explain clear, concise, and quickly. Look, the way I see it, when you're talking about GOATs, when you put these guys on the court, they move everybody else on their team to their rightful positions, just naturally, just by being on the court. These guys do that. So when you're talking about other guys that need certain guys all around them and all of that other stuff, because when they seem to play, guys be out of position. They don't just fall into position. I'm sorry, I can't put them on that level. Number one. As far as the accolades and all of that other stuff, I mean, you're talking about winning championships on every single level. Just being there. Yeah, man. I mean, the only reason why, like I have, just like May said, Michael, Kareem, Magic, like in there, and it can kind of rotate depending on what damn day of the week it is. I don't put Russell in there Not because he's not that dude. It's just that's pre-merger. Like that's way pre-merger. So it's,
And he
you
had
talking
the
about
God Squad
you talking about
pre-merger.
less teams. Yeah. I'm just like you
Yeah,
talking about less
yeah.
teams. No free agency. It's no disrespect, but
And then
like
his direct
11
matchup was scoring
and
like 40 and
13.
10 on him.
But guys,
11
you
and
do
13,
know.
I don't know about that in
Let me
even the
say,
free agency era. I don't see it.
can
Yeah.
I sum it up what you just said? And I'm going to be honest here. I didn't see Russell play either. But what I do is I respect the history of the
Yeah.
game, and it starts from somewhere. So if Bob Pettit, George Mikan, Oscar Robertson, Maurice Stokes, Hondo, Casey Jones, Russell, if these guys were basically at the beginning, really, all I say is that I respect that.
Yeah, I
I
do too.
was, I respect that. I'm not gonna come out like these fools do. Nothing against you, NBA fan. These idiots that you hear these doofy Negroes talking about who's the GOAT, LeBron or Jordan. You do realize that most of those people never saw Jordan play. Who
Crazy.
asked that question?
Yeah, crazy.
They never seen Jordan play. All they know Jordan is a shoe. Okay, and it's no knock on LeBron James. And it's no knock on Jordan because at least with LeBron, I respect him, bro. You know, the LeBron, the man off the court, on the court. Well, you know my feelings about
Yeah,
Jordan. I
so
just
we,
can't
we
stand.
feel the same way about that then.
Jordan, I can't
Yeah.
stand. Bro. I just
Cause I'm like, I'm just like, bro, at some point, bro, you got to put something on your own shoulders. Like, and in his defense, it's like, bro, you don't really be saying that stuff, but bro, you do be saying that stuff. Like you throw coaches under the bus, you throw teammates under the bus. We can
yep.
see by the way that you play, it's like, oh, I made the right basketball play. That's already an excuse for not putting the ball in the basket. I don't want to hear that. The right basketball play is putting the ball in the basket if you want
I
me to
totally
call you
agree.
the GOAT. I'm just
Auntie, this
saying,
is news for
if you
you.
want me to call you the GOAT.
Auntie, this is news for you, by the way. Brunson very questionable. Anunoby out for the game tomorrow.
And Ananobi's gonna be gone 10 days. I knew that immediately, bro. That's a hammy. Ain't nothing you do about
Yeah,
that. Ain't nothing you do about that, bro. You know.
yeah.
So,
I didn't
but
know that. You
we
know,
got a
I'm trying to
2-game
spread those
cushion.
out.
That's it, bro. We got a two
Yeah.
game cushion. Hopefully we can grind it out. If we do end it, we got to end it early. I don't know what the hell happened to Jalen Brunson. I have no clue. I know they're lying about the injury. It's not the foot. It's not the foot.
Word is it's the hand. It's sure. All right, Frank Vogel got fired tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Word is Budenholzer is going to get that job.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And I'm
I mean,
laughing about this because
you
if
and
you're
me
going to
both.
keep those losers together in Phoenix, good luck for next year. I promise you, there'll be 8 or 9 next year. I guarantee.
Ah,
Me and
I
Auntie
don't know.
agree about the
Let's see what they
Suns.
do in the off season. Let's see if they
What
can
can
get
they
some more
do?
synergy between the three.
There's nothing they can do.
Exactly, unless you're getting rid of them.
Yeah, I was about to say it's either got to be a whole new team or they
Mm-hmm.
got to blow it up. That's the only options they really have, bro. And when I say whole new
Let me
team, it's
get
like, bro, you either got to trade 2 out of them 3 dudes or you got to trade Kevin Durant.
I'm gonna
That's
say
it.
this right now,
Yeah,
and I
you
said
can't
this.
move off Bill, so Bill's gonna be there for a little bit. Who wants that contract?
Nah, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
then enjoy losing because you're
Nah,
not better.
they're not moving Booker, so it's pretty much, yo, Kevin Durant and Beal are gone, or just Kevin Durant's gone.
I will say this about Phoenix right now. Look at them. I'm gonna give you one team that did not make the playoffs because they have a better coach than Budenholzer. Okay, much better coach than Budenholzer, and much younger than that team is. I guarantee you, the Rockets will be a better team than the Suns next year.
And the Suns are garbage.
Yeah, he'll be
I
good,
don't know
though.
why the Suns decided like got rid of Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton. I thought the owner was trying to spend money. Like you had everybody on the roster. You had a balanced squad. What was the purpose of getting rid of both of them?
It's the Miami 3-6 Mafia. Gangster.
You know, they just had a lot of volume scores and thought it would eventually work itself out.
Nah, but they got rid of. I'm just saying, getting rid of your point guard and your center.
Somebody
That was the
trying to-
mindset that they
I
went
mean,
into that
I'm just
with,
saying,
though.
you got, but they had all 5 of them together. So what was the purpose of moving? I was like, I wouldn't have cared how pissed off.
I mean, you know,
I'd be like,
Chris
get
Paul.
over it. Like, get over it
Yo,
and get
Dad,
this.
pull up, bro. Here's the link.
No, I'm just
Yo,
saying. I know
that's
Chris Paul was old and all, but damn, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, you got some firepower. I'm sorry, they did have all 3 of them. They had Beal too
What are you talking about?
in Phoenix. They had Ayton, Beal,
Yeah,
Durant.
they have Bill. They had Ayton, Chris Paul, Mikal Bridges, what's his face?
Kevin Durant.
Jay Crawford. That's who they had there.
What's it?
Jay
Crowder.
Yeah, that's who they had there.
But yeah, so they had to give up Bridges for Durant, and I think some first too.
No, they already had Durant. They had to give him up for Beal or whatever. But I don't get it. It's just stupid. It made no sense.
Yeah,
It
and
made
right
no
now,
sense.
I'm looking at the Western Conference. Yo, 305, you better pull back up here.
And
I'm looking at the Western Conference, bro. Phoenix can't touch those teams who are playing.
Phoenix can't do a damn thing. Just like they said, you had the damn Splash Brothers, Draymond. You had some young pieces around them. Kuminga was hooping, and the motherfuckers was the 10th seed, bro. like, bro, that's how deep that West is. That's why it's like, bro, what the hell, coach, can you hire with the Lakers? That it is not going to get any easier. Oh, we ran into. I don't like that. They like, oh, we ran into the Nuggets. I'm like, what? You think you would have did better against the T-Wolves? You think you would have did better against the Thunder? The hell up out of here! You would have got your ass beat by them too. Yeah, they would have.
It might have been a little bit more competitive though. I think
No,
they might have got 6 against one of those other 2 teams.
No, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have swept just the same. They would have. They would have probably lost.
I don't agree with that.
But they would have lost in 5. Ant-Man would have. Bro, you saw what Ant-Man did.
I'm talking about the Thunder specifically. So you have the Thunder, you got the depending on the matchup, I think they could have been more competitive.
The Thunder, especially, bro. I don't see the Thunder team losing to the Lakers, bro. The Lakers literally, bro. Even one second, Cap. Bro. AD said specifically,
I agree with you, but Alexander's balling, bro. You can't argue that fact, bro.
I don't think about who we got. I think about how we play. But AD even said, "Look, we didn't know what we were doing out there. If that's what's going on the court for your team, you don't know what you're doing out there. You ain't beating the Oklahoma City Thunder. Not this year. I'm just being real. You watch these boys play."
Or next year.
That is a real basketball team, dog. If you don't know what you're doing out there. If your all-star center can say that, no, bro, you're not beating that team.
They got that it's the same thing.
I think off those little get or alley screens, like what they were doing, if they were switching, if they were hard hedging, that specific action they didn't really have a standardized answer to, and I don't think that the Thunder specifically on offense put them in that same position.
The offense put him. The Thunder put him in whatever position the Thunder want to put him.
I think that's the way they're playing them and stuff like that. They beat them off the dribble a lot, but I mean that specific action. I don't think that they have that same trouble.
NBA stuff, bro.
Hey, who won tonight?
I don't think you understand how well coached that damn Thunder team is.
Who won tonight? Sorry,
but it's okay. They ain't gonna respect the Thunder, but the Thunder they just gonna earn everybody respect. Everybody keep shitting on them.
No, Alexander's legit, bro. I'm telling you, that kid's legit, bro.
That's facts.
I do. Like, I definitely agree with you though, and like it's the same thing that's plaguing Denver for real. Like, Jokic is confused out there. He don't know what to do.
Oh, that kid, bro. Ant-Man is legit too, bro. I mean, we thought Cat was gonna be okay, but Ant-Man came out of nowhere, bro.
I told Mace this, hey, NBA fan don't know what I'm talking about. I told Mace this when this series was announced. I was like, bro, the T-Wolves actually have the personnel to deal with the Nuggets because
I agree.
they can handle Aaron Gordon.
Mike
That's the
Conley's a
thing,
good player.
and also, you got Ant-Man that can guard Jokic on that screen and roll. He could switch on to Jokic, so Jokic never has a mismatch on that high screen and roll that they like to just abuse all of the
with
time.
Gordon,
So then that's what I'm saying. So because now when they start running Jokic and they start to get all them crazy ass switches, what ends up, you know what I'm saying? What ends up happening? Aaron Gordon starts running to the damn dunker spot and just abusing some stupid mismatch all day.
Yep.
But the T-Wolves got Nas Reed and Cat along with Gobert too, so they could switch all big, all of that
McDaniels.
crap. And they just did all the and McDaniels too, bro. They're extremely versatile.
Rudy Gobert
all of that.
great there too.
Gobert and Cat down there, man.
And they got the
Jokic
personnel
the
to
blue.
answer on the offensive end too.
Yo, I was gonna say,
Good little team, bro.
Murray got to show up tomorrow night. Jamal Murray got to show up tomorrow night.
Man, it's over for them, dog.
Murray got to score like 40, 50.
He don't have
But
to
if
do
but
that.
if it win a game,
I've been saying it, bro, for years with the Joker. I was like, bro, to prove that you really that dude, he gonna have to have one of them 60-20 games, bro. One of them 60-20-15 games. You gonna have to show us you can do it. You're gonna have to have like 60 and 20, dog. I'm telling you. 60, 20, 15. You have to have like a 60-point triple double in order to get, like go back to back.
Murray gonna have to do numbers tomorrow night. That's
yeah. I told you a 60-point triple double. That's the only way he is beating that. No, Joker.
No, I think
who's Denver's number 3?
Huh?
They gotta get Murray in this
Who's
series.
Denver's number 3?
They gotta get Murray in this series.
Bro, do you understand? They got to go to Minnesota down 2-0.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow,
and they just got blown out.
Tomorrow on at
No,
home.
no. I'm saying who's Denver's number 3 guy? Like you got Murray and you got Murray and
Porter.
you got Joker, but
Porter's
Michael
nowhere
Porter?
to be found, bro.
Porter
Yeah,
Jr.
he's nowhere to be found.
the disappearing man.
Josh McDaniels is taking him. Jay McDaniels taking him out completely, bro.
I'm saying, man. Ain't nothing you can do. They swarming, dog.
And what happened to Bruce Brown off the bench?
No, they got rid of him. He's in Toronto now. They let him
Ooh,
go.
wow.
No, they been got rid of Bruce Brown and they lost Jeff Green.
Wow.
Let them walk
away. They let them walk away. That was a big deal. And Reggie Jackson just got hurt on their bench. Didn't Reggie Jackson turn an ankle the other night?
Say that again?
Didn't Reggie Jackson turn an ankle the other night?
Yeah,
he
did.
Hole in
yeah, he did.
Oh, he's good too. Reggie Jackson's good.
I'm just saying that's another hole in their bench. He turned an ankle the other night.
Golly.
I think Denver is on the cliff, bro.
Nah, that's it, man. I'm telling you, man, we've been spoiled over the last 30 years or so. We've been spoiled by teams like the Bulls and the Lakers and the Warriors and LeBron. Going back to back is about to be rare again. Like it's supposed to be. You know, like it's supposed to be. We got spoiled with them damn dynasties. For real.
This one's garbage.
Cap, you're boarding a little bit.
I know this phone is garbage. My bad, guys. Coming in, I can't really hear that good.
What I was gonna say, well, the bottom line is, like the WNBA, the NBA is at a crossroads right now. Can the fans who likes the name on the back of the jerseys, can they accept the new budgeting megastars league? Something I told Auntie about 3 years ago. He thought it was nuts. Or they're going to be stubborn. I can tell you right now, ESPN is going to be stubborn, bro. ESPN is going to ride LeBron and KD until their fucking balls fall off, bro. I'm that serious. I could tell you that right now. ESPN's not giving up the dream next year, bro.
Mace, do you think that by now we can safely assume? I mean, I can safely assume. Let me just put it like that. I don't want to put you guys in that category. That Smith, Peyton Manning, and McAfee are the face of ESPN right now.
Who's the face of ESPN?
MVP, Manning, Stephen A.
Oh yeah, those guys are, yeah. That's why the
You
network
did
is
say
on.
Pat
I mean,
McAfee, right?
they have to talk about LeBron. They're gonna talk about him until he
That's my
retires.
point. Yeah, that's
There's
my
no.
point. Yeah, yeah.
To be honest, look, I didn't see what's going on in these YouTube streets. Like straight up, that we eating off of that. So let's enjoy it while we can, But there are going to be new storylines, and we can make new storylines. But there are a lot of people that are eating off of a lot of content because of LeBron James and then people's takes on LeBron James and what's going on with the Lakers and all of this other stuff. So I know it's kind of annoying, and the dude can't play forever. But as far as the media is concerned, they have no reason not to keep riding it.
That's their cash cow, man.
To keep who?
Yeah.
That's
And
their
when you look at
cash
it, like all the polls for like,
Yeah. That's what I said. They don't want to give up the dream. They don't want to accept change. They can't.
I mean, they cover him a lot, obviously, because he's the biggest star in the NBA. But I think they do a decent job pivoting. Like they haven't talked about him since he got eliminated.
They can't. They have no choice.
No.
If he's not playing every night, they talk about him a lot since he got eliminated. The coach
Hell
got
yeah,
fired.
every
They're
goddamn
going to talk about him every day.
Every
But
damn
that's the
day.
way
Oh my God, bro.
but that's the way
This is
it's been his
unbelievable,
whole-
man.
That's the way it's been his whole
Forcing the Knicks
career.
narrative.
Like,
They're forcing the Knicks narrative right now through ESPN.
This is exactly why I did not want LeBron on the Lakers, man.
Bro,
Why the fuck did he have to come to LA, man?
They're not forcing the Knicks narrative. The Knicks have played their way to
course
it.
they are, bro.
Grinding out all
The
of
Knicks
these
don't
damn
need
wins,
it, though.
and they're
The
doing
Knicks
it
don't
in
need it, in my
close games.
opinion.
This is a storybook thing. The media is supposed to ride that, and it's a huge market. The fan base loves it. It's something that's cool. But as far as LeBron's concerned, it's not going to last forever. So they might as well push it. I mean,
Oh my God, I hate to see him in a Lakers jersey. I hate it.
Now, if you're a Lakers fan, yeah, you don't like that. That sucks.
All I say is again, it's going to be fascinating when the NBA goes to Amazon, but when it goes to NBC in a year and a half from now, they're going to replace TNT, and Amazon is going to replace the NBA League Pass. So,
hey,
the NBA should have never left NBC.
now they're going back. But here's the problem.
We going back. I want to know why it's not okay to cover the Knicks. Was it okay when the Miami Heat were getting covered? When LeBron James was in Miami, was that okay?
Hey, no, hey, look, listen, I'm a Miami Heat guy, but I like Jalen Brunson. I like what Hart's been doing. I like the fact that you guys are doing it without your big guy who's been pretty much irrelevant, but now you got cast of characters that are coming out of nowhere. That's a Pat Riley type of esque move. He bring guys out the blue.
Oh, Pat Riley ain't with the Knicks no more. You ain't no Pat Riley gonna take credit for a damn thing going on in New York right now.
Whether you like it or not, that's the last time you had relevance. That's why I bring it up.
Hey,
whether you like it or not,
I
that's the last
get
time
what
that
you're
was
saying
relevant.
and respect for all of that, bro. But at the end of the day, Pat Riley can take credit for that trip to Cancun his boys just took last week. That's it. He can take credit for that. But what went on in New York, Knicks fans done dealt with that. The organization dealt with that. They built that from within, and they in position to get better. And y'all trying to rebuild and move a superstar. It's okay. Do what you got to do. But don't hate on the shine that we get. Because we still in.
Live it up.
That's all I'm saying. We still in.
It's your time to shine, my friend.
When y'all are in, I don't mind them talking about it. That's what I'm saying. The Knicks fans never complained about them talking about y'all when we were out.
All right, let me do this game.
Y'all are winning.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. I've been watching the highlights the past couple of days. The way they celebrate. I've been buzzing, man. I love it.
1 second, Mace. I see people complaining about people talking about the Knicks and the team winning. I'm like, damn. It's not like we the Lakers losing getting talked about all day.
Let me go here with you, okay? I'm gonna go here with you because me and you are New York dudes. Okay?
Yeah.
The reason why you get a lot of fans like that, and because for 20 years they saw the Knicks do nothing. Now the last 4 years, the Knicks are doing something. They're climbing, they're growing in front of everybody's eyes, and a lot of people are in denial, especially in the East Coast. They're in denial.
No, I
They're
like
just in
Tibbs.
denial.
Tibbs is a good coach.
I'm not talking about you though, Cap. I'm just saying in general. I know where Auntie's coming from with
Yeah, I
this.
know. The hate is real. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know
But
where he's
I
coming
don't understand that. The league is better. I personally like it when the Knicks are good. The league is better when the Knicks are
Yeah,
good.
but
Yeah.
again,
And the
that boy,
Pacers. That
there's a
Pacers
lot
series
of
right now with them,
people.
that's legendary. That's the
Yeah,
NBA.
that's what I said. And that boy, you gotta understand something. For a a generation, the Knicks were the joke of the league, bro. But and me and Auntie talk. I used to talk about it up here all the time. I said they did the right thing by tearing it all down and building it up with organically. And now you see the fandom here in New York, bro. Every night they fucking dancing in front of Madison Square
Yeah, it's
Garden.
crazy. I like it. I love it. Yeah,
And
it's good.
the Rangers are doing their thing too. That's what I'm saying, man. And everything is
Oh,
just
if the
better
Rangers
now.
and the Panthers end up in the if the Rangers and the Panthers, come on. Oh God, bro. Oh,
Bro, but
come on.
I'm just like, bro, I went to games 3 and game 4 last year in Miami. I always go when the Knicks play the Heat in the playoffs, bro. And I have no problem, bro. If the Heat knock out the Knicks, I'm rooting for the Heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here. I respect that. I respect what Pat Riley did, all of that shit. But at the end of the day, this is
No, this is you
what
guys.
the
This
hell
is you. Yeah,
happened.
yeah, you're right.
You know?
This is you. This is all you. Yeah,
This
you're
is
right.
what happens. And I'm like, I didn't trip about it last year. Y'all was an 8 seed and y'all just beat us, dog. Like y'all just beat us. Bad. There ain't no complaints, dog. Y'all went on and y'all beat Boston too. It happens, bro. I would like to see
Yeah, but
y'all
they need to
beat
figure
Denver
something
or
out. They
put up
got to
more
figure
of a
something out
fight.
down here. Pat
But I'm
Riley
like,
was right by saying what he said, bro. Pat Riley was right by saying what he said. If you're not playing in the playoffs, please don't say anything. We need to figure something out. As a Heat fan, he was right.
okay, so here's my thing with that, right? And he knows what the deal is. It's like, bro, you're the defending Eastern Conference champions. I don't give a damn about that AC, whatever. First of all, you was a playing team last year. You a playing team this year. Why you even playing that game you got hurt in, Jimmy? Because your team's a 7 seed, 8 seed, whatever. That means you took the whole damn season off. 7 seeds, 8 seeds don't win championships. Like they just don't.
All right,
Cinderella
Oklahoma
runs
City,
and crap, but they don't
Alabama.
win rings.
No, this ain't the bubble. Yeah, you're right.
The 8 seed didn't win a ring in a bubble. The
Right? What are
Lakers
you
were the
talking?
1 seed going in
You
there.
trying to throw a shot right there, but
That's what I'm saying. They didn't want 8 seed. 8
come
seeds
on,
don't
man.
win championships. I'm just saying they might have a Cinderella run, but when you ain't heard of no 8 seed winning no damn championship.
But see,
The Giants in 07, not even in basketball.
and the difference this year is that they call it playoff Jimmy for a reason. Like when it starts and kicks into gear, all of a sudden out of nowhere, Jimmy goes for 50, 60.
Well, that's still a
do that
Cinderella
this
run.
time.
He doesn't win. He doesn't win
That's what I'm
championships.
saying, dog.
That's the
You know what I'm
narrative.
saying?
Yeah.
And Pat Riley knows that too. He knows that.
Exactly.
And then not only that, it's like he's getting marginally worse and older, and the Celtics are getting incrementally better each all season, right? So him putting himself in that position every year, it's not sustainable that they'll beat the Celtics every year.
I get where Jimmy was coming from. It's like, yo, we beat both of them teams last year, but yo, this ain't last year. We got better and you didn't. And I'm talking about us and Boston and Indiana and
the
Cleveland
Bucks.
and well, the Bucks didn't get better, but they just got a little healthy.
They just weren't healthy.
You know, yeah, they weren't healthy, but I don't think they got better.
And-
But
and let-
even the Magic got better. Yeah. So why y'all got worse? What's up with that?
And let's be honest, Bam ain't it in the paint. He's not.
Be interesting what happens.
We'll leave that alone. Bam is nice.
Yeah, we were neck with Orlando at one point, and we shouldn't have been. We should not have been neck and neck with Orlando.
Pat Riley knows what's up, bro. The best ability is availability. If you can't suit up, what good are you?
Yeah, and the bad thing about the Heat are they're in that kind of purgatory realm right now that, like 7 through 11, they don't have good draft picks. You're still trying to compete a little bit. So
Nah, I mean it's already like spoken, bro. It's spoken as well. I don't know if it's spoken, but it's pretty much in stone. What they do have is Jimmy Butler. They'll just move him, like he's on the block.
Oklahoma City's taking the lead.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, like you got to trade him like while his value's still there, right? I mean, he's had a lot of significant knee injuries. I think he's what, like 34, 35?
Where's he going?
Like this summer. Where's
Jimmy gonna go?
Nah, they talking about Philly. They talking about sending his ass back to
Philly. Back to Philly. He's already been on 5, 6, 7 teams. Where's he gonna go?
Hey, Pat Riley.
That's the league.
Pat Riley don't give a damn, bro. He just I don't think he want to deal with that.
Back to Philly.
Man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Send him back to Philly.
I want to get back to what Laurel said about an hour ago. How come your league, fellas, since you all like it so much, how come my league keeps shitting on you guys, man?
What, are you talking about hockey?
No, I'm talking about the NFL.
Okay, so now everybody up here likes the NFL too. I don't know why you tried to slide that division in there.
NFL is king, bro.
Go ahead.
Laurel was talking about this about an hour ago, bro.
Laurel's not up here,
so I'll take the mantle of it now. How come the
NFL is
NFL
king.
keeps shitting on you?
Say that again.
Why do the NFL keep shitting on the NBA?
I got an answer for that question.
Okay, go ahead.
So somehow the NFL has become more personable than the NBA.
The two Christmas
Yeah,
Day
expand on that.
The two.
Just expand on your point.
Yeah,
internationally, you mean?
I'm gonna throw.
Definitely not internationally.
I wasn't talking international.
No, that boy.
Yes, sir.
It's coming out now. Goodell is giving to the Christmas Day games, the two games. It goes to the highest bidder. So any team can bid on the Christmas Day.
That's wild. He coming for Christmas, man.
Hey,
So
Goodell
is and network or what?
Now I will explain what he's talking about. And like I said, this is strictly in the United States, or at least the continental United States when he says NFL takes the NBA. But I'll explain to you why. They have a clear-cut face that's winning. That's it. It's Patrick Mahomes. They have that face that's always finishing in confetti. Same when they had Tom Brady and all of that. The NBA hasn't had that since Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. They just haven't.
And not just Mahomes. They have a multitude of young players that can possibly be in that position.
No.
Yeah. You're talking about other quarterbacks.
Yes.
Okay. It seems like Mahomes is going to have it for a little bit longer, but yeah, I think Stroud's next.
But the NFL will always have their Super Bowl, so if they can keep him there, where all the eyes are watching, that's what made the NBA what it was. You had Jordan in the finals every damn year.
The Chiefs are not going to be there.
You had Jordan there for the gold ball, and he won it. So, and then you had Tom Brady, then you had Patrick Mahomes and all of that. So if they can keep that going, you know what I'm saying? The fans will keep tuning in. It'll be a familiar face, and people will keep tuning in for it. Dynasties are good.
Ain't no way
and it's almost at the point with the Chiefs now. It's like that Floyd Mayweather effect. Everybody but the home team want to see him lose.
Dynasties, goats, like real goats. Like nobody cares. It's not like I want to see LeBron lose. We see him lose all the time. We see him lose more than we see him win.
So what's your thoughts about Messi?
About who?
This is probably a little bit too black of an audience for that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying in the GOAT aspect.
Nobody knows. Like nobody watches soccer.
Yeah, the ball golf ain't up here
honestly.
tonight, man. Tony Manzano.
I'm like, yeah.
Those guys, you could talk soccer all night to.
Nah, but you're talking about,
I gotta say it if you didn't hear me. The Chiefs are not going to be there every year.
But no, right now the NFL has it though. What is it? 3 out of the last 4 years, something like that.
Yeah, they got the face.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
they do have the face.
If they can keep doing that, they didn't have Brady in there every year, but he was going like 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Indeed.
you know?
Indeed.
Same with LeBron.
So it's a familiar
They
face.
put it like this. Look, I bring up the international aspect because Goodell also gave the green light for other games to be going international with a Week 18
I
game
understand.
coming.
Okay, but relative to the NBA, they're not better internationally in terms of their initiatives to bring awareness or have star players from like international places. That's the NBA.
But it has nothing to do with international. No one cares.
Exactly.
I'm responding directly to his point, Mace.
American football
And
is
this
not viable
country, the NFL is
internationally.
too.
Yeah,
My
I
bad.
agree with that.
My bad.
I would agree with that
look,
too.
I was going against this guy's point.
No, I'm just saying. It's just I agree. I agree to the point where you guys are right in that aspect, but you can't argue the fact that soccer and football are the main source of income in this country and other countries as well when it comes to sporting,
In
betting,
the world, soccer is
interest,
number one in the world.
merchandising.
Yeah, for sure.
Soccer, absolutely.
It's
But
number one.
American
I don't know
football,
about American football.
that's what I'm saying.
Anywhere but
American
America.
football, North America,
Have you
whatever
been
the hell
to
you want to
Mexico
call
was
it,
and Germany
nowhere
right
else.
now? Mexico and Germany right now are the main source of the NFL right now, and that's not even mentioning the Brazilian and Argentinian contracts that are coming
Bro.
next season.
The main
The
source of
international
what?
aspect
Right now,
of
the main
revenue
source of
coming
the
in.
right now,
Are
right
you
now,
That's the
serious,
revenue.
dude?
right now, the main
Come
source
on
of
now.
My
inventory
brother has a
product
heart attack.
athlete.
Hey, look, I am
Hey,
serious.
hey,
A heart attack. Right now.
inventory product athletes on the field is the NCAA. That's it.
No, of
Also,
course.
That's
I'm not going to
that's
argue that
that's
aspect.
where the product comes from. So as long as that's where the
The
product
cow
comes
comes
from,
from here. You're
North
right.
America
And the
has a
direct
monopoly on
inventory
it.
is from China.
That's
Also,
fine. You're
The
absolutely
materials are
correct.
from
But the
China.
money that comes in
Well,
is not dollars.
you
They're
know what I'm
euros.
talking about. You got to put a product on the field.
also
Somebody's
this
got to wear
No
Austin
that.
doubt.
Rivers,
No doubt. No argument there. You're right.
Austin Rivers guy, whoever Austin Rivers is, had the
Yeah,
audacity to say that the NBA players
that's
can
Doc Rivers'
easily
son.
play. They can easily play in the NFL, and of course,
Yeah, I heard that.
Shannon Sharp lost his mind last night about that, and Shannon Sharp was on point on that, just like he killed Shaquille O'Neal the other night. Again, I don't understand this NBA swag when it comes to the NFL, and I don't blame NFL players who hate on the NBA players. I don't blame those guys.
Yeah, because
Because
the
the
average
NBA has
NFL player has it
European
way
players.
worse.
The NBA accepts European players and they adapted to them, and it's you can't argue the numbers. Like the half of the NBA is based on European product. They're
Man,
here playing.
That's
man, look,
way lower than that.
I mean,
A lot lower than that.
I personally, I disagree with the whole NBA adapted to European players. I think, the NBA just
The-
adapted to $200 million contracts. That's just is what it is. The game had to soften up. These dudes are worth too much money.
All right.
Just
I'm just
is what
saying.
it
Look,
is.
the Magic has European starters. The Denver Nuggets have European starters. You're starting to see more, European starters opening up now
Hey,
in the
Nobody's
No,
disagreeing with
let-
that.
let-
50% is crazy though.
yeah, no, let me explain, right? These guys are better basketball players than what
Look at
came out.
Boban, bro.
Like the reason, look, this wouldn't be the
You
case.
said look at
if-
Boban?
No, hold up, listen to me. This wouldn't be the case if this were the 70s, 80s, even the 90s when guys stayed in college for 2-3 years and actually learned how to play basketball before they went pro. Then you had a bunch of guys start coming out of high school thinking they were Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and a bunch of guys that didn't belong. And then they tried to change things, and then it was just one and done. These guys don't know how to play basketball. Not like
Yeah,
the
but they
guys
learn
you-
where? Where do they learn?
But
In the
but
Euro League.
but the Europeans have actually been playing professional ball. Most of them, the ones that are good enough to make it to the NBA, since they were at least 15. Some of them, like a Luka Doncic, since they were 13 years old. You're talking about 21 years old with 8 years of professional experience playing against grown men in real systems. Real
said it 3
basketball.
years
That's what I'm
ago.
saying. These guys are better basketball players than
Yeah,
them. It's not
I
that
said
the
it 3
NBA
years ago,
adapted to
Pierre.
them. They just
I
fit in
said-
better now.
I said it 3 years ago. I said Luca is laughing at these guys. It's like men against boys for him.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, I'm just saying it right now. If you think Edwards is going away, if you think that group in Oklahoma City is going away, if you think that what you call is going away, the NBA, I mean, the ESPNs of the world are in for a big disappointment. They better ride the
Nobody wants them to go away. Nobody's predicting that though.
I think ESPN. I go by the way the media treats these guys. Me and Auntie talked about this the other night. For the national media to say that O.K.C is the worst #1 seed of all time.
Oh,
That was Shannon Sharp who said that.
That was
he was
slimy, bro.
he was immediately checked for it on national TV.
That was just slimy. But how do you say that about a team that hasn't lost a damn game in the playoffs?
I agree.
What I'm saying is,
I'm like, damn.
I mean, it is media though, right? So they're paid to say controversial things. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
they're more than
being
halfway through the Western Conference, 2 games of the second round, about to win a third one, right? Something like that.
It's the second game. It's the second.
That sounds
and
like
it looks like they might lose this one, honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
I personally,
but even if they do, how bad?
Yeah, your point. Yeah.
I personally celebrate the new generation of the NBA.
I agree.
Bring on Edwards.
I
celebrate
it too. I celebrate it. And believe it or not, it's not even like LeBron just overstayed his welcome. That generation from LeBron kind of been gone.
You know who's worse than LeBron?
With Melo, Bosh, and D Wade, they've been gone.
Bro, at least LeBron
got
still
CP.
puts 1,000% out there. I give LeBron credit for that. At least he still puts 1,000% every goddamn night. The guy, to me, just looks old out there as KD, bro.
He never got strong. That's his problem. He never got strong.
Yeah, he looks like he's 45
years old. Those contested middies aren't falling like they were in like 20.
Well, yeah, people forget he popped an Achilles. He don't have the same lift he used to have.
I agree. And in the finals.
Yeah, he doesn't know. But I look at him against Minnesota, and trust me, he had his way. He just couldn't make the shot.
I mean, he shot pretty crazy efficient that closeout game, but yeah, it seems like he can't elevate to the level that he was at. You know, like in his prime, obviously.
Kyrie scored 10 in a row. Dallas up by 8.
If he can't elevate,
and not even in his prime, he was a better player in Brooklyn.
Well, KD was always at his best when he played on both sides of the floor. Mm-hmm. He was just defensively every damn where. But
do it no more.
He can't exactly.
Yeah, and I was really like 2012 through 2017.
Because you're gonna get that efficiency from him on the offensive end. He rarely has bad games. You know what I'm saying, on the offensive end. But when you get the shot blocking and they're just making stuff real tough on the perimeter and just he becomes really, really nasty. Yeah. Like how Golden State was working him. Golden State had him doing like, bro.
Thanks for pulling up.
And I mean, like when he gets to a spot, there's really not much people can do about it still. And that's not what, people weren't, they kind of made his shot a little bit more difficult, but he was still hitting. I mean, they just got, overmatched by a younger, better team this series.
A way more balanced team. I like that's coming back to the league, like just better teams. I thought that was the case when I thought the Spurs had dismantled when they dismantled the Heat. I thought we were gonna stop with that big three garbage, thinking that it's about who we got. When I'm like, nah, bro, it's about how we play. The best teams will always beat the best players.
Yes, unless you have a better coach. If you look at the Pistons 20 years ago, that proves my theory. Popovich. I mean, Duncan's an all-time great. Parker was good, not as great as, let's say, Iverson, because they played at the same time. Ginobili was excellent.
Top 75 snub.
But, again, San Antonio won by coaching. How's Popovich doing without those 3 guys?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're begging. And I'm telling you, something big's gonna happen in a couple of weeks, fellas. I don't know what. I know LA is desperate for fucking
Yeah,
Trey.
I hope the Spurs get like Ja or somebody like that.
They are desperate for Trey Young, bro.
Man, you really think Popovich want to coach Ja?
Well,
I'm
let
just
me
thinking
say this right now,
a young guard that would be a good compliment to Wemby.
and I will say
Maxi.
this right now:
Hmm.
if y'all or
I,
anybody
I
go
would
to
not let go of Maxi if I was Philly.
yeah, let me say hello to
I
my
mean,
boy Russ here.
you know what? You might be right though. Popovich might love to coach Ja.
It'll be
'Cause
interesting.
I
What's
mean, he's
up,
a hell of a
4-5?
talent, man.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Yeah.
4-5?
everybody? How y'all doing?
Yeah, we
And
good.
just,
We
just
What's
to
good.
up,
see
man?
Ja, man,
Just
to
sitting
see
back
Ja
chilling,
and
fucking
Wemby on
chilling
the
with the
running
drink.
gun would be wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
not
know.
wrong.
I'm gonna have some fun with John Morant this summer.
Ja.
Where are you, John? Where is
So
John Morant?
Anthony, have you been looking at the WNBA preseason at all?
Here we
No,
go.
I've been checking out some of the stat lines, but I don't care about preseason. I want to
Anthony,
see
let
what
me tell you
happens when
Yeah.
something.
these
I'm glad
lights
he
come on
brought
these
that up.
chicks.
I'm
Hmm?
glad he brought that
Yeah, I
up.
saw I think it was her first game, Caitlin Clark's first game. She shot high volume, but I mean it seems like her stats were kind of looking like they were at Iowa. Her
All
taking
right.
a lot of threes and everything like that, decent percentage.
All right.
Doesn't seem like it'll be the hardest transition for her, especially when she gets her
All
foot in.
right. So let me tell you, because me and Laurel talked about this tonight when he first came up here. I saw the game tonight. Okay.
Damn. Good shot,
Here you
Hardaway.
go. Here you go, Auntie. I was gonna bring this up to you. All night long, the Atlanta Dream put three girls on her, bro. She shot
Who do they have?
the Atlanta Dream.
Yeah.
I forgot the player, but they got a good player on their team. I think
Did they
it's
get a rookie?
say it again.
Did they get like a high drafted rookie?
No, they're a playoff team. They're an Eastern
Okay.
Conference contender. But the
What were
point
you
I'm
saying,
making
Mage?
is
They had how many players on her?
three players every time she got the ball, bro. She shot 2 for 9. She hit two threes.
They played the Fever?
Yeah, eight
Okay.
assists, eight rebounds, 6 assists, bro.
For Clark. Okay, that's not bad. I mean,
I don't know who's the coach of the Atlanta Fever. I mean the Atlanta
Indiana
Dream,
Fever?
Atlanta Dream. But goddamn, she sick the dogs on her tonight, bro. Fans are
yeah.
too restless, bro.
She's
Whatever,
gonna have to be able to transition to work more off
bro.
ball.
No, she's fine. She's
I am
a-okay.
shocked. My point
Still
is,
though, like
yeah,
that's
my
something that
point
she
is,
needs to add.
No,
I'm
no,
I'm
no, no,
gonna
no.
keep
That's
it.
the
I'm gonna
that's the
let you do it.
WNBA's mistake. You
Yeah,
don't
that's
make
the
her
point
do
I'm saying.
nothing but what the hell she does. What you do is you get the right coach in there if you need to, and you get the right personnel around her to make it so that when she does what she does, y'all win. You don't
I
try to
was
make her
surprised.
change.
I'm in
That's
love
the
with
So I
problem.
mean, she
The
did
point I'm
little
making
off ball
is,
stuff at Iowa, but I mean, if they're gonna like box in one her, if they're gonna like double her at the at the
Then you
top, like
need a new
she's got
system.
to do something else.
yeah,
You
my
need a
I'm
new
in
point is,
love.
system. You might need a running mate. You might need something.
yeah,
Hey, figure it out.
That's what I'm saying.
But
my
you
I'm
point is,
don't
absolutely in.
you don't try to change a
uh,
tiger stripes. You don't
let
try
me-
to put a saddle on a Mustang now.
oh,
Uh-uh.
okay.
No.
I'm gonna make my point right now. My point is, and I'm asking all three, because Mr. Miami doesn't care. I'm asking all three.
Sideline.
There you go.
Sideline.
All right, here's my question. Do you see teams all year long doing that to her? What Atlanta did tonight.
Yes.
Hmm?
What about you, the anti and
Absolutely.
NBA fan?
100%. Yeah, she'll have to adjust.
Hmm?
Okay,
And
because
I'm
that did
absolutely,
not look
and,
good.
which brings up my team because I'm absolutely in love with Chicago.
Mm.
Bro,
What do you think about Chicago getting the fewest primetime games this year on the WNBA?
that's the
That's
way it's gonna
interesting.
be.
It's a travesty
Bro,
because Cordoza and Reese is box office. They know that.
they know what they have to do. They have to create buzz. They already know what's going on. Okay. Their mid-season classic is like their all-star break. It's gonna be the Olympics.
They
Okay.
play three
So those
times
girls
in
are gonna have to create a buzz. in the Olympics and come back,
They are.
and the stars are going to have to be in the playoffs for them.
And Brianna Stewart is letting it be known that no one's getting past her.
But none of that.
Well, she hadn't even won a championship last year, or I think because Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum, I think they're like 3-time consecutive champions, 2 or 3 times, right?
Nah,
Well,
twice.
Vegas won 2 in a row, but she won one with somebody else.
Asia Wilson's the best player in the league.
Brianna won one with Seattle, but look, you got to let these chicks do what they do. All that dinosaur stuff, the team has to make adjustments. Get the ball out of her hands a little quicker, or maybe somebody else is going to have to handle it too. You know what I'm saying? Run her off some screen action. But all of that old school, everybody run and get to your spots. No. We don't play that system no more. And if you got to fire the coach, you fire the coach. You got a money-making, transcendent talent. Let it shine.
Yeah, like when you see like what they're doing in terms of, I heard that they did something to expand like the bandwidth in which the Fever are played on and things like that. Once they got Clark, for her to only be getting paid like $65,000, that's crazy, honestly.
I was gonna tell Laura
because she's gonna like double the revenue for the league like by herself.
I was watching the game tonight. They have the entire Midwest part of the country not only streamed in. Then their network affiliates like the My 9 channels, all of them in the Midwest are going to show every Indiana Fever game. So there's some Dallas up 14. It's something I told you guys. White America is letting it be known who their girl is, and they don't give a damn about these other players.
But Mace, you saw the same thing happen with Larry Bird. Big deal.
Okay.
You watched it. Okay.
No,
let him
back up. I saw the NBA. They had white superstars in the 70s.
Yeah, but then they had Larry Bird. They had Larry Bird.
Mace, to my point, the number one reason why the WNBA is going to be popular this summer, for this season, is for this reason alone. It's going to be true animosity in the league now.
There you go.
Agree. It's going to be nasty, bro.
Real animosity, except a bunch of chicks that want to kiss each other.
Bro,
dude.
Let me get back to the NBA for Larry Bird for a second. All Larry Bird did was replace Hondo. That's all he did.
Hey.
It went from one great Celtic to another.
But my point is, more eyes watch things. This is post-merger now. You know what I'm saying? This is post-merger.
After they did the merger, that was done.
But then there's Larry Bird. I'm just saying, this is when things came off a tape delay and all of that other stuff. Once you have that extra set of eyes and you got the rivalries, just like you said, there's real animosity. As far as the chick making $75,000, these chicks are overpaid. That is what it is. That's the collective bargaining agreement that they negotiated. They said that, hey, veterans make this and this percentage, whatever. This chick gonna make $5 million. She's gonna make over like $5 million that year.
You know, they announced yesterday these girls were dancing and twerking. Yeah. They finally got chartered airplanes for these women now.
And they should be.
They got it that quick?
No, what do you mean that quick?
Because Caitlin was complaining about it like last week.
Nah, they had to get it. That's
what I'm saying. The turnaround from that complaint to the league wide being able to get them charter planes.
Hey, they were already trying down. They were already they were already, bro. Those chicks at LSU been complained about that when they was on the Breakfast Club. They been said that. When they were on the Breakfast Club, those chicks coming in, those chicks were whining about that when they were still in college. Like, yo, hold up, like we flying private now.
These girls,
how the hell we gonna go pro and you got us? Nah, hell nah. Y'all gonna have to.
That's why I'm surprised. I'm surprised Angel didn't stay another year.
The money was right here, bro. I know
money's there too.
I know Mace on it because Mace seen that IG, dude. Angel is good, ain't she?
Angel's okay. I mean, she's not.
No, I'm just saying she's good as far as dough is concerned. Angel is good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised you see Fly Jam Chicago next year.
Okay, that'd be
I
nice.
think those girls are going pretty high.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna put Flau'jae and Camilla on the same team after the
No.
way she knocked her ass to the ground, bro. I don't
No,
think
no,
that's
no,
bro.
no. And remember, the Chicago Sky was already a good team. They just made a trade with some other team to be the third pick. They did make the playoffs last year.
Okay.
It's not like Indiana's been bad the last 7 years.
Yeah, they're on back-to-back number one picks. But
Yeah.
hey, that girl, just like Wemby is in good hands in San Antonio, you're always in good hands with Indiana basketball,
They got a nice little crew. They're not better than they
bro.
won tonight, but they're
I
not
mean,
better than Atlanta
they just
Braves.
make sure that they got the right people, and even when it comes
Exactly.
to women,
Yeah.
I saw some of their executive staff. They got people that I'm not too fond of them when they was coaching and stuff, but they done forgot more about basketball than we'll ever know.
Nice.
So they got the right people in
You
place.
know, you know who I love, Mace.
Who's your girl?
Swing Cash.
Oh yeah, she's running the Pelicans now. Just made the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
last year.
Uh,
PJ Washington having a monster game. The guy who Laurel called when he first came up here tonight a scrub. Tried to tell me he's played great in Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, bro, all of them guys supposed to play great when you got Kyrie and Luca. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier as far as guys putting everybody else in their rightful positions. Notice a dude like LeBron James, that man can't even win championships until he got another dude on the court that can put people in their rightful positions, like a D Wade or a Kyrie or
D Wade was not
something
putting
like that.
people. They were not
Nah.
putting people in their rightful
Bullshit.
positions.
He put LeBron James and bullshit. He was just one of them dudes, dog. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He was just one of them dudes. I'm just saying every player ain't like that, bro. It doesn't matter. What? You can jump him at center. He'll win the game for you. He'll get a bucket. He'll do whatever the hell needs to be done.
who was running point for those
So
Miami
is
Heat teams?
getting a
anyway?
bucket putting
Mario
somebody in the right
Chalmers.
position?
Okay.
Bro, that's just the way it is, bro. Trust me, man. You're a true basketball fan, right? You know what I'm talking about. Maybe you gotta have the eye to you gotta just know. Guys like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, you know,
Well, you know,
got guys like that,
I
you know.
was never Magic Johnson.
Kobe
but
Bryant.
You will never see a Magic Johnson. But the
Kobe.
closest one we
That's
had
crazy.
was Jason Kidd. Was the closest.
Yeah, Jason Kidd, another
Jason
one.
Kidd,
Dude,
100%.
you can put the like you can play these guys at like multiple positions and all types of stuff. No matter what, guys end up where they're supposed to be.
Where was Magic ever a prolific scorer like that?
But
No.
Nah.
What he did was he made everybody better by his passing. He made everybody better, and that's the way basketball is supposed to be played.
like that's what you Kareem,
Yep.
you know, like everything
Was
just
he?
ends up. Yeah, and you never hear garbage about. Oh, you got to get this person with him. You got to go get this help. You got to go get this. You got to go get.
I mean, Magic kind of just had that, though, for being honest.
What a phenomenal basketball player.
Yeah, Magic kind of came in the league with all the
Yeah.
tools. That's another. Yeah, I
I
agree with that.
remember when he was a
Yeah, it's not just like a one size fits all. Like they were all in uniform positions, and some people were just successful, some weren't.
I remember when he got robbed against Kentucky in '78, and they made bad.
That was a good shot.
State. And he vowed he would win the national championship the next year, and he did. And away we went. I mean, every time I think of Magic, I just think of greatness, bro.
I mean, Larry Bird isn't too far off. Like when you really look at it, and I can only say that because they got to play against each other. I seen them play against.
Yeah,
each
they
other.
made the rivalry.
Not
Yeah.
far off.
'Cause I
Not
didn't
far
see-
off of each
I
other.
didn't see Celtics Lakers. I was too young in the late '60s. I was in diapers, but my recollection of the early '70s NBA was awesome, bro. I mean, Auntie, you would have loved it, man. The Knicks, one of the few teams that 8 players of that championship teams made it to the Hall of Fame. 8 made it into the Hall of Fame.
That's insane.
That's never gonna do. That's never gonna happen again. Never. That is never gonna happen again. Any franchise, bro. 8,
Like I
maybe.
say,
Then you throw in the coach. That's 9. And Brett Holzman was a great coach, man. I mean, my mother
Hold up,
slowly.
what?
Say again.
Did that not look like a 3? That number 22 hit.
Let me see. Let me get over
You
that.
remember that?
Right now.
Nah, it was on the OKC's last shot where he did like the pump fake on the corner.
I don't know, but O.K.C keeps coming back.
Okay, yeah.
15.
Down 6.
Here we go again.
bro.
There you go. Holmgren with the dunk. And,
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
And
Yeah.
Oklahoma City's down.
That's why I don't watch the game when I'm up here with Mace.
I'm sorry.
Just he'll spoil it.
Whoa. You said Holmgren dunk?
No, Williams dunk.
I'm like 3 possessions behind there.
But it's all good. Hey, y'all heard the Garden cuss out Reggie the other night. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, did they get Reggie the other night?
Oh yeah, bro.
Okay.
And Josh Hart went over and reminded him too. Yeah, they said F you.
And T, they think I'm crazy. You don't know how crazy it is here right now.
I know how crazy it is.
You do, but the rest of the country won't, bro.
I don't. I know nothing about Knickerbocker madness.
I remember when they were playing Philly and everybody was talking shit about me.
It's a little premature because if and or when the loss comes, they're gonna be heartbroken. And I'm just praying that Knicks fans don't start.
And it's coming soon.
Nah, just don't start calling. Don't start calling for people's jobs and stuff like that, because that media can be just as rabid as the fan base. I'm just being real. Let these guys do their job, because once that pressure comes, it's like, hey, it's his job or mine, and then all types of crazy stuff start happening, and we end up 30 years deep again. You know, for real, we just end up 30 years deep. Fuck.
I'm gonna surprise you guys. Brunson
is trying to shut Stephen A up.
Yeah,
we end up 30 years off.
Yeah, Brunson's not
airball a floater.
The guy who Knicks fans adore, and I said this, Mr. Miami gonna say, here we go again with the bullshit. Mr. Miami's gonna say it. Josh Hart, from the day he arrived, have changed that franchise completely, bro. And Tim, am I right?
Yeah. Bro. No, I mean we have
not like that.
We've never had a player like him.
Bro,
you really don't see many players like him in the NBA. Jimmy Butler would be similar, but some bitch can't stay healthy.
I remember a year ago when he was on Portland, they played the Heat. When the Heat went to Portland, who's my clown again? Who's with the Cavaliers now? That ass clown I can't stand. He's on the Cavaliers now.
Donovan
Thompson?
No, he was on the Heat last year.
Oh, Strauss.
There you go. That son of a bitch. In Portland, it's a young team. Dame didn't play, and they ran it up on us, bro. So when we played in Miami, Mr. Miami was doing the game up here. It came down to the last second, and Josh Hart in front of the Miami Heat bench hit the 3 and looked at Strauss, bro. They stared him down, bro. And I said, yo, I don't think he's gonna be here long. Well, I wish we had more. I said to everybody, I said, I wish we had more guys like Josh Hart. And when the Heat didn't want him, when the Heat didn't want him, I said, now watch the Knicks start winning. What happened? 9-game winning streak when he got it. He is the number 1 fan favorite of Knicks fans right now.
But Mace, Tibbs
no
won't
expectations.
Tibbs won't sit him. Tibbs got him playing 47, 48 minutes every night.
Why do you think that is, though?
I mean, the dude got a motor.
It's not only that. He sits down. The other team start trying to punk Brunson, bro. when he's out there, they don't fucking touch Brunson, bro. You know that. I know that.
Yeah.
They don't touch him.
Man, when OG's out there, don't nobody touch nobody, really.
Boy, this is You know, I'm not a Knicks fan. You guys know that. I love the way they did this franchise, bro. And now look at Brooklyn. Brooklyn tried to do it. KD got there. That idiot got the coach fired, brought in a bunch of bums, and now they're in the toilet. And they're going to be in the toilet for a long time.
Yeah,
Knicks,
the Knicks still aren't going to win
they have.
anything. You know,
The
they're not
Knicks,
going to win a chip, but
No, we're
they're
not
for sure
going to win a chip.
competitive.
Hey, we may not win a chip this year,
but the Knicks
but
are there, bro. And I
that's
told
it.
You think so?
yeah, I do. I think the Knicks.
With Brunson at the helm. I mean, I like
This
Brunson.
is the point, but this is the point, though. And NT knows this. This summer, because of how far they've gotten, they're gonna go get somebody to put them over down. They got so many number one draft picks, bro.
Zion.
He wants, yeah, and he wants Zion.
Zion. We getting Zion.
He wants Zion.
Have you guys paid OG yet?
OG is gonna get his bread, man. We're good.
Okay.
Everybody's good.
All
We
right.
got the
So-
dough. We got the picks. We
You
got
do not.
we-
All right.
And
So
at least-
OG can command. It's reasonable to say OG can command 30 million.
we're
Would y'all
running
agree or disagree with
we're
that?
running an 8-man rotation. Everybody else can go, including the injured all NBA player.
Yeah.
I
At least
understand that. So let's say you get Zion, right?
Okay, we got everything we need to get whatever we want without having to change the makeup of the team.
Mhm.
At least with Zion.
All we
Brunson-
gotta do is just not make a mistake with the move.
At least with Zion, Brunson won't have to dribble around the world before he put up a shot. Is it?
Yeah. But you'll be paying two people one of those mega
Bro,
$250 million contracts.
I
Two of those guys on the roster.
I don't tell billionaires how to spend their money, dude.
Manzano said that. Let me make sure I read this right. And T, the first person that is going to be calling for Thibodeau's job in the national media. Oh, the first person. He said he told this to you. He said the first person going to be calling for Thibodeau's job is Stephen A.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't put. I don't do that. You
No,
rarely
let me-
hear
let
me
me
up
add to
here
that.
calling for people's jobs.
I don't think
do that.
Stephen A. will do that because Stephen
And-
A. is too in love with the team. He ain't going to do it.
No, Stephen A. is not a real Knicks fan. We've been
Okay.
called him out. We identified him a long time ago. He's
Yeah, he
covert.
wasn't there during the lean years. That is true.
He's over here rooting for the Lakers and the Heat.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he wants to go to
Therefore, you are
South
not a Knicks
No.
fan.
He
He's
wants
like,
to go to
I'd love to go to
Miami.
LA for the finals.
Yeah, he always want to go to Miami.
No,
Stephen A. did.
I've always thought I've always assumed that Stephen A. was a hardcore Knicks fan.
No.
Yeah, I understand.
He
Or is
only
that
plays
Max?
one.
Is that Max? Is that
He's,
He
Max?
only-
he's a bandwagon jumper.
Stephen A. plays a Knicks fan on TV.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I thought he was a Steelers fan.
He is.
Unless I'm thinking of
Different
Max
sports.
Kellerman, that's a Knicks fan.
Kellerman's a Knicks fan too.
No, Kellerman is an actual Knicks fan.
Yeah, he's one of us. That's why.
Damn, it's something.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you guys agree with it. Auntie, we were talking about Jimmy in another this is not a Heat, but this is a natural like a regular basketball channel, and we were talking about the Jimmy Butler and a lot of other fan bases, not Knicks fans, but like Philly fans, Minnesota fans, like Lakers fans keep on saying Jimmy's overrated. He doesn't deserve the hype he's getting and stuff like that. I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, are these fans just jealous that they don't have a leader like Jimmy on their roster or something like that? Like,
Tony,
that-
here it is.
I think he makes up these scenarios where people are hating on people he likes.
Oh, I don't
no,
know.
there's a legitimate hate for Philly fans hate Jimmy. Philly.
No, I
benefited
mean,
Jimmy.
well, Jimmy
You
chose
just
not to
named
go
half the
back
Eastern
there.
Conference.
I mean, it is what it is. I understand why Jimmy didn't want there, but as far as Jimmy being a leader and all of that, I mean, at this point in his career, I don't know, man.
Right,
Minnesota
and I
fans
mean,
can't.
a leader would have people perform consistently, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Right.
they
That's what
wouldn't
I'm saying.
take
I
whole
don't know,
seasons
bro.
off
No,
and
but
then
when the
have to
players are not
backtrack
playing up to
back.
the standard,
On the
like,
same team consecutively.
I'm just saying, yeah. At this point,
Minnesota
when he
fans
was in
can't
Minnesota,
stand
I was
Jimmy
about to
either.
say, I was about to say, when he was in Minnesota, I might be able to call him that. But right
Yeah,
now,
Yeah,
at this stage in his career, I don't know. Bro.
no.
with
I'm
with
gonna
the
bring up.
weird
I'm
hair
bringing
and
up
the
Philly. I'm bringing up Philly. He
you
got
named the
in
whole. You named like 6 teams when you started, so we're going from 6 teams to just
Okay.
Philly, huh?
I'm gonna bring up two teams first. First, Minnesota. Cat and before Ant got there was Cat and I forgot
Wiggins.
who was
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
and Wiggins constantly got in a fist fight in the locker room with Jimmy because
That wasn't
he was calling them out for not
that
practicing
didn't
hard.
happen. That didn't happen. It wasn't a fist fight. He just beat their asses in a scrimmage with a bunch of scrubs. That was it. And pretty
It was
much
like the Jordan
that
going,
was
playing
it.
against the
Ain't
starters with
nobody,
the second roster type of thing.
exactly, like nobody got hit or nothing like that.
No. But what I'm saying is, Jimmy called them out for not practicing hard, and then they start complaining to the coach and the GM that they should trade Jimmy because he's making them practice too hard and stuff.
I don't think that Minnesota is envious of Jimmy right now. So
No.
this
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
train of thought, I
No,
think, seems kind of
I'm
relevant.
talking about when
They're
Jimmy
probably
first
going to win
got.
the championship, but
Okay, now Philly. I'll go back.
I'm not laughing because you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Remember what happened with Embiid
Ain't
and remember what happened with Embiid and Simmons where they refused to practice every.
But they're not like, okay. So here's the deal. Minnesota did not like what Jimmy was bringing into their locker room. You know, that just was what it was. I get it. It fits better in Miami. Probably would have fit a little bit better in Philly. It just didn't fit better for the young, like, kind of just like you said, kind of soft-minded young guys. Like they're just these AAU. These ain't street balling dudes. These AAU dudes.
Yep.
one of them was a Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wiggins. Canadian.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is.
I'm just saying that he made him saying he had them boys crying, like literally, dog.
Yeah, no, and Jimmy, I said this. I think Jimmy has this perception that like people make it out to be like Jimmy's a cancer in the locker room. Would you guys say he's a cancer or he comes from an old school mentality? That's why it's
I'm not gonna say he's a cancer. But how you can fix your lips to call Jimmy a leader is ridiculous.
Right. So we went from real quick.
Around the right group of guys.
Let's go from that initial claim to where we are now. So initially, the Timberwolves were envious of Jimmy because he's a better leader than they have on their roster. The team who's probably about to win a championship. So now we're asking if he's a cancer or not.
I'm saying what.
So we went from he's an apex leader to is he a cancer?
No. What I'm asking, what I was saying before is before they became the championship level team, when Cat and Wiggins were there when they were younger, they would constantly complain to the coach that Jimmy was being too hard on them and stuff.
Well, let me say
it was a different type of hard, bro.
Let me say this about Jimmy Butler.
It was like didn't Jimmy like fuck Cat's girl or something like that?
Yeah,
wasn't it something like that? It's like that's not being hard on somebody.
Knowing Jimmy, probably.
I'm say this right now, if you guys don't mind, let me say this. This is for you, Tony. If Jimmy was such a big time locker room guy in Miami, how come your czar of basketball operations called him out last week about if you're not on the court, don't talk about the Knicks and
injury.
No, Pat Riley called him out and told him to keep his mouth shut.
And if he had like such a big respect for like his intelligence or whatever value he brought as a leader, he wouldn't have said that.
Exactly.
Straight up.
Pat Riley
Straight up.
called his ass out last week, bro.
Because it's like, yo,
no, that's what I'm saying. So the Jimmy's,
your boy just had to play the best team in the NBA, bro, without you.
Jimmy's more concerned with which side of his hair he about to quaff, bro.
Flat eye.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, no. So that's why the next that's what I was gonna ask. Do you guys think Jimmy wears out his welcome, like the longer he's with a team? Maybe.
I think he got a little comfortable in Miami. That's what happened.
Yeah.
He got a little comfortable in Miami. Yeah.
The change from the initial claim is crazy.
No, I mean, maybe he'll wake up.
He's the greatest leader, so he wears out his welcome. Here's where we're at now.
He'll be unveiling Dwayne Wade's statue. I think September, October.
He's the face of Dwayne. Of course, they're gonna unveil Dwayne's statue.
No, they will be.
He's the face of that franchise.
No, they will be. They will be unveiling his statue this year.
And on the flip side of that, Jimmy will never have a statue anywhere.
No, but that's the thing. Maybe that'll get him in gear. But I just don't see how you can get these 35-year-old dudes in gear.
I'm not dissing Miami. I'm giving Miami their praise right now. I'm about to say, Manzano, don't you forget this. Eric Spoelstra is the face of your franchise. You
don't have a player who's the face, really.
Yeah,
no, and Spo, see, and this is what I don't get. Like, hardcore basketball fans give Spo the respect he deserves, but it seems like casual, like fans who don't watch the sport or
he's right about what he's saying. Go ahead, Tony, finish it.
Yeah, no, casual fans or people who don't watch a sport say Spo is just a carbon cop. They don't give him the respect of how good of a coach he is because they say he's just a carbon copy of Pat Riley and stuff like that.
Now I didn't give Spo respect. I didn't give Spo respect during the LeBron years. I didn't give him respect.
Yeah, now he's gotten it. Because I think he was a really young head coach when that happened, right? Because I remember he was a digital assistant or something like that. I'm talking about in terms of like his head coaching experience at that point.
Like he had already coached the Heat, I think, for about 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, I just know he worked his way up through the ranks, and he didn't have. So he's been with the Heat his whole entire like professional career.
Right. Nah, he was in Portland too. But my point is this: he had already coached the Miami Heat to the playoffs on his own. So he already had a little more than a season and a playoff season under his belt as the head coach with a not very good damn Miami Heat team. That's all they had was
Wayne. But I think that he didn't really get the respect. Like he obviously now we think of him as an S-tier coach, but I think that it was kind of fair that before the tenured after LeBron left that we thought of him as kind of a byproduct of a situation. Not saying that that's the thought now. But initially, early on in his career, he had some limited, like he showed promise. Obviously, he got that team to some playoff success. But like obviously, what he did once LeBron left, having him consistently competitive and things like that,
in the final,
he got the respect that they got the respect that he deserved.
I would say this: I know enough about just most sports, but especially basketball. You go a little. All coaches are a byproduct of some kind of system or some kind of
I think that's not the thought now, though.
That's just the game.
Right?
So NBA fan, but I mean, you brought up LeBron's era. You brought up the LeBron era, but can you actually say it proved that he was a great coach, wrangling in LeBron's ego a little bit, or not really.
LeBron stand him after the first year.
LeBron almost shoulder checked him out the building, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, Dwayne Wade.
But I'm saying, like he made his bones, he earned his chops as an S-tier coach after the LeBron era. That didn't enhance his reputation as a coach.
No, he earned it during that. He earned it during that, and I'm not going to say
on that greatly after though.
I'm not going to say that you had to be here, but you got to be able to remember the way it was in 2010 when they lost. It was just these three dudes were together. And then when they won, when they beat O.K.C, it's like it all came together. They kind of figured out how they were going to play in the middle of the series. You kind of watch that. You watch the team kind of find an identity. That's when Spoelstra got respect as a coach, and they maintained that identity.
Right.
That's just what I saw.
Going back to that point about being a byproduct, though, I hear what you're saying, and there's some validity to that. But if you look at just like short instances in players' careers, right, like some of the best primes that we've ever seen, they found their identity when a player was coming into that like peak, like performance. So that's why I say that the optics generally were that it was bigger that he was a byproduct of the personnel that he had rather than he was that elite as a coach. But I think after the fact, whatever your thoughts were, it was obviously confirmed or made that he was a better coach than you probably were giving him credit for before.
Yeah, and I've said this, to be honest. In order for Eric to get the respect he deserves, he has to leave Miami and coach another team to an NBA Finals or winning a championship, because he's still living underneath. That franchise is Pat Riley's franchise. So I think Eric doesn't get enough respect because people still think he's basically a mini Pat Riley. He won't get his respect unless he leaves the Heat and coaches another team to a championship. Do you guys agree, or am I being?
Here's the deal. He can coach another Heat team to a championship. He don't have to leave Pat Riley. He's next in line to have Pat Riley's job. Pat Riley can't do that forever.
No, but you understand, like. But
I don't see how the only way that he can make a legacy of his own is to quit his damn job and leave Miami. I don't see how that makes sense. Why would he go anywhere?
Can I say this, please? Manzano, how come he always ease the Miami Heat in these type of conversations? I'm curious.
Huh?
Why do you always, when we're talking about something, you always throw the Miami Heat into these conversations?
I'm sorry.
I think another thing about
you do know that that man is pissed off right now after what your illustrious leader did last week, dissing the Knicks and the Celtics. Pat Riley called him out for the world to hear. You do know that, right? Jimmy sometimes lets his mouth gets his foot in his mouth. Sometimes I don't know what it is with Jimmy. 2 minutes to go.
Hey, and I think that Brad, what's his name? Eric Spoelstra, he can create a similar, like reputation in the league to the one that like Brad Stevens had once Pat Riley, gets up out of there.
Well, Brad Stevens
a great coach. I mean, he's not.
I think I don't won a chip yet, though.
Say what?
A great Boston team.
I mean, well, shit, they're in prime position now, and either way, it's not going to be a 1-to-1, right? But I'm just saying, you were a great coach, and then you carried that success over into the front office.
But hold on,
that could be his legacy.
Oh, hold on. They let their great young coach go away. I don't give a damn what he did with whoever it was. They got rid of him.
That's not what I'm okay. So we're talking exclusively about the optics of their legacies within their organizations.
Exactly.
Right?
Right now.
Hold on. Let me fit. Okay, so let me tell you like exactly where I'm drawing the parallels from.
Go ahead.
All right, and let me know if you agree or not.
Go ahead.
Okay. So all right. So both of the coaches were considered elite, arguably the best during their time as the coach of that given organization. Okay. And then they ascended to the front office to where they had control of a wider scope of the organization and its operations. From there, they had similar, if not greater success to the success that they had as a coach. So they've kept the organization elite as their scope grew with that organization, and that's the only parallel that I'm making.
I don't have to argue with that. All I'm saying is, okay, for a team that's had a 7-year run, which they had, 7 or 8 year run, okay, in a row, where's the results? One final appearance. These two guys supposed to be the dynamic duo, and they may not even be.
What two guys?
Tatum and Brown. And Brown is
you're going back to it. Okay.
Overpaid.
What I mean, shit. What is he gonna do? Like, what is he gonna do at this point, though? Like, what I'm talking about is just putting everything in position to succeed at the level that. Just putting everything in the best position to succeed. There's not shit he can do right now if they can't get the job done.
I agree. But let me say this, and Auntie's gonna love this one I'm about to say, because I have no rooting interest whatsoever. They better not lose to the Knicks. Because
I don't think they're losing to the Knicks.
It's gonna be hell to pay in Boston.
I think this Cavs, this Cavs team is going to be tougher than the Knicks team for them, especially with all these injuries.
Interesting. Very interesting. 305 with us, of course, the best. Jim's is right. Dallas is going to make this 1-1. Thank the Lord, I have a great game to call Saturday afternoon. Bro, again.
Let's say Thursday.
Yeah, today's, well, here in the East Coast, it just turned Friday. But let me say this.
Oh, yeah. I'm going
to add this to it. I'm going to add this to it. Don't you think you're tired of Boston, though? I just said it, NBA fan. This
in what sense? Like, I mean, I think that they're constant. They're not. I don't think so. There's not anything extremely polarizing or off-putting about Boston, and they haven't had success at the expense of somebody that you would rather see succeed to where like you have any animosity there. So
yeah, I would agree with that. I think Boston is a fine team, but like I've been telling MT the last 3 years, that he used to be on Boston all the time. There's something about Boston that's off about them. You saw it again tonight.
Yeah, and they all left like mid fourth quarter. Like, yeah, I mean, shit, this, you know, they like what's your opinion? Like, if you could go deeper on that, what do you mean by that?
Like Auntie said it tonight when he first came up here. They have the worst home record of these playoff teams since they made the playoffs in 2017. Like playing in Boston when Hondo was there, Bill Russell.
Hey, Mace.
It was an intimidating place to play.
Mace, it's like this, right? Hey, they're just like so not like they're a good basketball team, but they're just so not the Celtics.
Exactly.
Like you see that botched alley-oop? They both tried to go at it. Yeah, my bad.
And they knocked Luka out of bounds on purpose. As the groupies are right behind the bench, bro. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, let me get back to this. Auntie just said it.
Those are some old.
They're not allowed them are old. There's no aura in Boston.
Yeah, I think it's similar to. So, like, if you have a team like, I compare it to like college football and like those environments, right? Like, obviously. Exactly. Like specifically Ohio State, right? Yeah. So it's like with Ohio State, like obviously, like they're passionate about football and everything like that. And if you get them on, you know, like any given Saturday, especially at the beginning of the game, you know, that arena's buzzing. But I mean, if that other team puts up any bit of a fight or, you know, if Ohio State happens to be losing or getting their butt handed to them, you can feel just like the energy just be zapped out of that arena. Right.
I'll tell you who
there's no.
They're like the Miami Hurricanes. The Hurricanes lost their mystique in Miami.
Right, but it's just like that team like that expects success, and you know they're obviously amped up about success. They'll be amped up, you know, for a close game. They'll be in it, But if there's anything that's like not too advantageous, if they're not playing up the expectation, it's like a dejectedness, right? It's a dejectedness and disgust rather than, okay, team, let's get back into it.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the reasons why like Knicks fans are like all over the place right now. It's not even just because the Knicks are doing well, because we just happen to be up 2-0 in the second round. Last year, it was 1-1, and it wasn't buzzing like this because this team right here actually looks like the Knicks.
Tried to tell you that, and
if Knicks fans could just like agree on like this is our team, this would be it. Gritty, scrappy, don't care, doesn't matter who gets hurt, next man up, dudes playing hurting other dude, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. They physical, they diving for loose balls, like they just embody the city. And that team are okay with them losing. Whenever they lose, just come out and play like that.
Yeah, that's how they are. And
that's why I'm like the Celtics. They're just not the Celtics.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So you wouldn't describe the Celtics in the same way that you describe the Knicks in terms of, you know, the play that like epitomizes like a classic Celtics team. You know?
Yeah, it's like this. Like let's say the Pistons, they get a team that's built like the Warriors, where it's a running gun up and down the court team. That like y'all might be good, but y'all ain't the Pistons. Like like Detroit basketball don't play like that.
Yeah, and
like I don't care. I don't care how many years later it is.
It's true. And
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play like that.
Yeah, you have to go back to your roots. I mean, I look at my team, for example, and you know they suck. But the one thing they have discovered is something that has been with the history of the franchise. Not one, but they get two very young enforcers that protect their teammates. And in my opinion, and Auntie's right, when you go back to your roots,
you know, people are more, your fan base is more outcome independent.
Exactly.
They'll support you, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, now Trailblazers got that now.
And you know that, honestly, thinking about that, I think that might be an issue with Ohio State, just in the sense that traditionally, and I'm not trying to pivot to football, but traditionally it's a little bit more of a hard nose, like Midwestern, built from the inside out type of team. And then we got this 7v7 coach who has it seems like he doesn't instill any toughness in the team. You know, we've lost the balance in the rivalry, etc. So it just seems like that top level support isn't there. And then, you know, fans are a lot more inclined to get dejected when things go slightly wrong or not according to plan.
You hit it right on the nose. Yes, exactly. Knicks always been hard nosed, especially in the Ewing era. They've always been feisty, ready to beat your ass in the runway.
I'm saying they come out the tunnel pissed off.
Yeah, this Knicks team is the same way.
It's a fight tonight. It's a fight first, the game next.
This Knicks team is more entertaining.
Yeah, they're like the Pistons, but they don't really want to scrap for real. Next,
the Pistons are pathetic, bro.
Don't
and watch them lose the lottery again. I bet you they lose the lottery again.
I don't think you got what I was saying, but yeah, they're bad right now.
Bro. Where is Rodman and Lambeer and John Sally, bro?
And then that 02 through 06. Pistons, like I think you know they're good, but they you know they equally or to a greater degree would rather just go to a back alley.
Nah, but hey, that was Detroit basketball.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like the Knicks, the Knicks, to their core, they want to get scrappy, but they do not want to take it to Detroit's level. They don't want to go outside with
Nobody's
it.
taking it to that level in this thing.
Yeah.
You know who's taking it?
No,
to
I'm
that
just
level?
saying to the core of the team though. Like never did they want to go where
Joel
Detroit went.
Embiid.
You know who's taking it to that level? Minnesota. I remember me and Auntie was up here on Friday night.
Man, it's not Pistons in '89 level.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
or 04 level.
Their defense is Barkley called it the
No,
best
it's not,
defense he's ever seen. It's close. I mean, to me, for Minnesota, the night when they fucking threw Giannis around. What's our boy name? Number 11? Nas Reed and fucking Cat, bro.
I told you, bro. Bro, they got Denver out there looking like what somebody say? They said look like a bunch of suburban kids that done found that old gym in the cul-de-sac across from the cemetery that you didn't even know was there.
Yeah, they tamed that Russian.
Where these kids come from?
No, honestly, bro, when you look at Minnesota, got the toughness. And me and NBA fan talked about this. I think it was last week. McDaniels hasn't even started yet, bro. You wait till he gets home tomorrow night, bro. He hasn't even gotten started yet, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see how Denver, bro. Denver would have to be an all-time great team to be able to come back and win this shit, bro.
Jamal Murray is the problem, bro.
Like I mean, I've seen it happen before, but I ain't never seen no team come back and win after the first two games at home.
Yeah.
But Denver's in trouble.
Without Gobert was crazy how they got beat from end to end.
Nah, because this is when you question yourself. I'm just saying, as a champion, like you question yourself and everything that you've been doing for the last 2 years. Like, hold up, bro. And then when your coach just said, see, that's the thing about having a basketball head like Mike Malone. He talked to them dudes just like he come to the podium. He said straight up, like, yo, we got exposed.
Yeah. My thing is, like, I don't know what the team mindset was going into game two. I wonder if it was like, you know, Gobert's not here, so if we just do our thing, like we'll come out with the dub, or you know, they were like, okay, we got to put, you know, our foot on their necks. We got to, you know, make sure we don't get swept here on the first half at home. I think the second half, that second mindset would be a little bit more demoralizing.
I'm going to explain to you what their mindset was. They're way tougher than they are on film. They're way stronger than they are on film. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can have all them game plans and schemes you want. When dudes are actually jumping over you and they putting bodies on you and cutters are getting bumped. You know,
not only that, like they're running through your screens. Like you're getting hurt, you know, setting the screen.
Bro, Minnesota hasn't even
off those rub actions, those handoffs. You're getting more damage than they are.
Not facts.
They have not broken the sweat yet, bro. That's the scary thing, bro. They are, and I said it, they are obliviating everybody in their way, bro.
Yeah. And then again, I think that, I don't know if you'd agree with this, Auntie, but I don't think that they can keep, you know, you got Cat, you got Ant, you got Gobert, and then you got a couple other guys you got to pay. You got to replace Conley. You know, that infrastructure isn't going to be able to stay intact for much longer.
Why not? Why not?
I mean, because the salary cap exists.
No.
You're paying.
Hey, let me explain how this works. You know, you're not going to keep go. The only person that goes is Gobert.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, whatever, he can't stay for it. I mean, this dude's 30+ years old too. So that was
essentially the point.
As far as Cat,
Gobert would have to go.
Yeah, as far as Cat and Ant-Man, you got them. You got the draft rights to them dudes.
Yeah.
You know that. As long as you're winning, there's no reason for them to leave. You can pay them more than anybody else can.
Yeah, I was just thinking about Gobert specifically.
And Abdul Jones.
Just because at that point you'd be paying 4 guys over 30 million.
It's not even that.
Remember
You
the
have to replace
94 and
Gobert or something.
95 Rockets
Yeah.
lost both games.
Yeah.
The
And
94
then that's the
95
thing though.
Rockets.
We'll see how they are in terms of like scouting and development and things like that.
Hey, they don't got no
because
draft picks. They gave it all to Utah, so they won't be scouting.
Yeah.
And what
Well, and then if it's not that, then you'll be having to find gems through free agency. You'll have to be using your mid level. You'll have to be
Minnesota has
signing
enough
some
pieces. They're in the situation like Golden State was in not too long ago. Like 10 years ago. Right?
And
They're in that situation right there.
Yeah,
They're,
and Abdul, you're right.
What do you mean by that? So are you talking back when they had Jared Jack before Draymond was Draymond, or? I think that's that time.
Yeah, when they had David Lee, they had David Lee, Steph Clay, and they were almost up 2-0 on the damn Spurs. They're in the same position. They really can do
played a lot
whatever.
more off
They're
ball
not
back
going to
then.
do
They
anything
had
but
Jack.
get better.
Kidding me? The Warriors, bro. What like Barkley says that I said, leave that team dead, bro.
Hold up, Mace. I don't know if you're listening. I said that the Minnesota Timberwolves are in the same situation the Warriors were in about 12 years ago. To build from the ground up, from within, and they're already there.
Yeah, I would
That's
agree
it.
with that. That I agree with.
So I'm saying in 2000 to 2013, 2014 Warriors, they're in the same situation.
And Abdul is right. The 94 Rockets lost the first 2 games at home to the Suns and end up winning a championship.
It's a little different here, though.
It's a lot different here because Denver number 1, in my opinion.
You never felt like the Suns had the best player in that series.
No, and I think in this series,
and they didn't get blown out the first 2 games either.
I don't think the Suns had the best 2. They didn't have one of the best 2 players in that series. It's a damn shame, man.
And I'm looking
Cat was better than KD, dog. I'm sorry, man.
In that series right here, I'm looking at it, and I've been saying it all along. Edwards is come of age. They're all bought in to playing defense, and they're on the verge. And if they win tomorrow, they will sweep the Nuggets, and they'll get 10 days off because now that Dallas has won.
You really think the defending champs, 3 out of 4-time MVP, even though Shea should have got this one, but 3 out of 4-time MVP is about to get swept?
I believe if they lose tomorrow night, they will. Yeah,
in the second round.
All right, so I have a question for you guys. Do you think that Jokic? Do y'all think that Jokic is going to start experiencing that voter fatigue that LeBron did, that Jordan did when they got to their 4th, 5th MVP?
LeBron didn't get voter fatigue. The MVPs that he won, he deserved. It was what it was. That wasn't voter fatigue.
I'd say 2011.
Hold up. 2011, that was his first year in Miami. Derrick Rose won it, and he was the MVP. Try again.
There was an argument. There was definitely an argument for LeBron.
Yeah, there was an argument, but he was not over. That was his first year in Miami. They wasn't quite that team yet, and Derrick Rose was that dude that year. I don't know if you remember.
I remember the playoffs pretty well too.
Then fuck the playoffs, bro, because they give out the MVP before that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We remember that season.
I think the Heat went 3-1 against the Bulls that year too.
Hey, we remember. Mace, you better tell them about Terry, or you might want to YouTube. You might.
I remember, brother. I was around it, but here's my thing. What did the Heat go versus the Bulls? Do you remember what the Heat went against the Bulls that year?
The Bulls were the best team in the East. They had number 1 seed.
Okay, so we can go to 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Do you not think LeBron had a strong case there?
Oh no, hold up.
2023.
Hold on. 2015 was Kevin Durant. That was Kevin Durant.
That was 2014.
No, 2015 was Kevin Durant.
24. All right, I'll look it up. 2014 was Durant. He averaged 32 that year. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant.
And then came what? 2 Steph Currys?
Yeah, Curry won back.
One unanimous?
Yep.
Yeah, the second one was unanimous.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't see how LeBron
No,
James
I'm not saying
that over
16.
any of the.
What I'm saying is I don't think 16 was voter fatigue. I think 15 was.
When Kevin Durant got it?
No, he got it in 13, 14.
So who got it in 15?
Curry.
No,
in 14, 15.
LeBron got it in 12 and 13.
I'm saying 13, 14 was KD.
And 14, 15 was Curry.
Yeah.
And Curry won.
And then 16, 17, he won a unanimous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But essentially, what I'm saying is there was an argument that could have went like I think especially 2015. I don't think 18. He really got robbed. 17. He really didn't get robbed.
Kevin Durant. That was his.
No, I'm talking 14, 15, not 13, 14.
All right, let me read these comments.
So you telling me that LeBron? Nah, that was Steph Curry. The Warriors were the #1 seed. Steph Curry was doing the damn thing. That was Steph Curry. You telling me a man got to be unanimous? Nah, you trying to tell me that a man got to be unanimous to win it over LeBron James? That's the only way you deserve it is if you just win.
Okay, so what I'm saying is when these
telling me, hold on, and here's where I know you're wrong. You telling me LeBron's first year back in Cleveland was better than Steph Curry's first year as a champion?
The year when Kevin Love broke his arm and then Kyrie gave him 30 on
LeBron's
1 knee.
First year.
I thought we weren't talking about the playoffs though, right?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about that's LeBron's first year back in Cleveland.
Right.
You're telling me that Steph Curry was not better than him that year?
100%. I'm telling you that.
Wrong.
And 2015, 2016. You want to look it up?
Man, Steph Curry took the league over, and the Warriors had the best record. That's a wrap. You know, best player, best team.
2015 MVP.
Okay, so by that criteria, it should have been Shea this year.
I said it should have been Shea this year.
Curry
I said it should have.
16.
No disrespect to Joker.
17. Harden won in 18. Giannis won in 19 and 20. Jokic won in 21, 22, and Embiid stole it last year.
So here's another thing. Here's another thing to think about, right? So the Warriors were losing like in the first round every year before, like those Mark Jackson years before Steve Kerr came, right? So they were a competitive basketball team for at least 3 to 4 years, right? Can we agree with that? Before he won that MVP in 2015, 2016.
I'm gonna get out of here,
bro. All right, here's the deal. Okay, we come from an era where the best player on the best team usually has the best odds to win the MVP. Usually, all right. In years when LeBron James doesn't have a #1 seed because he rarely effing does, and makes it to the finals. That's it. Like you can't claim something over guys that have more wins than you. A lot of times, average more points. Are more efficient.
That was the case for that 2015.
It was for Steph Curry.
No, that was 2016.
Steph Curry had
We're talking about the first MVP.
Steph Curry broke all time. His first one.
That was 2016, 2017. You're talking about 2016, 2017 this whole time.
I'm talking about when Steph Curry won his first MVP, it was LeBron's first year back in Cleveland.
Yeah,
correct. So think about where the Cavs were before LeBron got there, and what they were brought to after. Where the Warriors were before that year.
He wasn't that good. They didn't even have home court against the Atlanta Hawks. Yes, they beat them. They weren't even the best team in the damn East. That is what it is. You're not the most valuable. The Atlanta Hawks were. That year.
Yeah, they were. And
except they got swept by LeBron.
They had 4 All-Stars.
I can care less about LeBron.
Who won the series?
Hey, they got swept. You're right. My point is this. They don't pick the MVP in the playoffs. They don't even pick them. It was already given out.
And beginning tomorrow night from now on, it will be about Anthony Edwards up here. It will be about Dallas and Oklahoma City.
All right. So we don't have to real quick. All right. So I mean, so for that voter fatigue point,
I want to
okay,
know.
we're gonna disagree.
Who took a LeBron MVP? Who
All
took
right,
one
so we're getting too granular on the point. We agree that voter fatigue in general does exist for sometimes.
It happened to Jokic last year.
Yeah, because they ain't want to give it to him. There goes my boy.
Okay.
And then this one, I think they gave it to him because he deserved it last year. Because this one should have been SGA's. Let's keep it real.
I think Embiid deserved one
really?
somewhere.
Not last year, he didn't.
He deserved it somewhere, and Jokic didn't deserve it all these years. He's been a 6 seed and won the MVP.
When Embiid gets out of the second round, let us know.
Okay, so this whole time he's been saying it's not a playoff award.
That's Chase's argument. I'm not making that argument. I'm saying Embiid.
Yeah.
I don't care for padded stats. If it doesn't lead to W's, I could care less what your numbers are. That's why you always.
So Luka can never win an MVP.
No. This is why Embiid always has a solid, like a perfect round 50 or a perfect round 70. That is padding your stats, and it's clear as day. Okay. Well, how does he have that
Luka.
on the note?
Same with Luka. And Luka's always
Luka be having 72, 73, something like that. Hey, Embiid will have 50, 70, like it'll be a round number on the nose every time.
Okay.
How is that?
What I'm saying, okay, there could be a point there, but what I'm saying is, to your point about stuffing the stat sheet and it not necessarily correlating to wins at the highest level, Jokic has won MVP when that happens. That is Luka's career.
Hey,
right?
but Luka hasn't won an MVP, so why are we even talking about him? He ain't snubbed nobody.
So what I'm saying is just that criteria that's not what's happening anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm just about done.
Yeah.
And you guys, man.
I don't want to pull a Rachel Nichols. I remember she said a few years ago, she was like, "Oh, maybe we should stop just giving an MVP. Well, we shouldn't just give an MVP. We should also give an award out for the best player." I'm like, now you're trying to make up awards to give to LeBron James. Really? You're trying to make shit up just to give this one, like they did with the in-season tournament. Let's just make some new shit up to give them something.
And the Lakers put a fucking banner on the fucking ceiling for winning a fucking bullshit.
For real, like he's like, we should also just have a best player award.
Put up a banner. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty goofy that they put up a banner for that.
And LeBron, do us a favor. And I'm being honest. Be a man of your word. If your son is drafted, because Oklahoma City got so many picks in this draft. If they pick,
they're not wasting a first on Bronny.
No, I'm not talking about first. If they pick your son,
well, shit, everybody got seconds.
Not really. That's not true. By the way, for the
most part,
you picked 24th and 25th in this draft for Knicks fans.
Hey, we picking who
everybody has seconds or can get a second.
We taking who New Orleans tell us to take. That's it. Who do y'all want? Because we know what we want.
They want Bronny.
Let me ask you this, Auntie. What happens if they get KD? Would you be happy with that or no?
Who, the Knicks?
I'll take a Merc.
I'll
take a Merc. I'll take a Merc for 2 years. I ain't giving up nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, you give up draft picks to Phoenix.
Who?
The Knicks.
I give up Randall. I'll give up Randall.
Yeah, they'll take
draft picks.
No, I'm not giving up Randall and draft picks. It's Randall or draft picks.
I'll give up both, Auntie. Get rid of the poison. Look how good they're playing without it.
You really think Randall's poison?
Yes, I do.
All right, I ain't gonna disagree.
Yes, I do. He's toxic.
No, we look a lot better without him.
Last year in the playoffs, the whole team is celebrating a big win over the Miami Heat, and this clown is kissing his wife.
Bro, I was in Miami when I saw that son of a bitch on the other side of the damn bench.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we were in a fucking huddle, bro. Yeah.
That guy
just on the other side of the bench pouting. Like you little
How
bit.
many MVPs do you think Jokic is gonna win? How many MVPs? Yeah.
2 more.
Nah, if he gets punked in this series right here, like he's getting punked, that's a wrap.
Yeah,
Ain't
but
no more.
Auntie, you're forgetting something. I don't think you know this.
Every time somebody wins an MVP, it looks like they can
No,
win 6
Auntie,
more of them. Every time.
I'm trying to tell you something, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Now the MVP voting is mostly done by the European media now after what happened last year.
100%. Yeah, I peeped that.
Jokic is going to win a couple more.
That's kind of. It seems like they all sort of like how they all get galvanized around Kalen Clark. Like they got their two white, white hopes, and like if you look at like forums on like basketball and shit like that, yeah,
it's all true, bro. Yep.
we see how people are moving. Middle America's moving.
Well, it's cool because the more homework we do, everybody's got social medias now, so people gonna get their favorites over time. People gonna get their favorites, and then different people are gonna win. That's what's gonna happen. Your favorites are gonna lose. It's gonna create cool storylines and rivalries and stuff for Skip Bayless to talk about, and crazy ass takes, crazy ass trolling takes.
Stick with me. Talk about next week's NFL schedule that's coming out. Folks, if Minnesota wins tomorrow, me and Jim's gonna be off at least a week to 10 days. I do not. If Jamal Murray is the way he's been playing tomorrow night, this series is done.
Man, it's already done. You saw what he did the other night, man. That was him giving up, bro. That man literally threw in the damn towel, heat pad, whatever.
Because he's always had like pretty shitty first halves, like this whole playoffs. He just turned it up in the second half.
Yeah, but that's part of winning in the playoffs. You gotta be able to pace yourself and stuff. So I don't take that away from him. It's just they got beat from end to end.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He just hasn't been able to pick it up. And I mean, his stats weren't always good. He just hit so many timely shots in the first series.
Now, what I'm looking at with this Minnesota team, not only are they more physical on the defensive end, they're actually pretty damn physical on the offensive end too. But they also seem to know exactly what to attack. They know exactly how Denver is switching, and they're doing a lot of crazy stuff. Like when they switch and get Jokic on the roller or whatever, dudes are taking guys baseline from the 3-point line, like right in.
Yeah, I've seen Cat do that a lot.
Yeah, bro, it's disgusting, dog. It's just like they're abusing Jokic out there, bro. They're making him have to guard people, dog. It's bad. You know what I'm saying?
Gyms, people on Twitch, people on X, people on Facebook, IG. Thank you for showing up tonight. Especially you guys on X, because I get a lot of views on X. And people in the clouds, thank you. And we'll be back here in 21 hours with can the Denver Nuggets survive? Because if they lose tomorrow, you know what they're going to be saying in the offseason. They were fake. It was lucky. And shout out to my boy Sean, big money, because he loves his Nuggets, bro. And he's going through it right now. The Nuggets.
What happened last year?
Yeah, we love you.
What did they play last year?
Yeah, I know how it is. Yeah.
Last year they played Minnesota. They beat them in 5. They played Phoenix. They beat them in 6. And they swept the Lakers. And they had the 5-game sweep on the gentleman's sweep on the Heat.
Okay.
Hey, Mace, man, thanks for having me up, man. Appreciate you.
Always, man. Always, man. Always. You guys.
Y'all have a wonderful night, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
Sure.
Go to Auntie's room on Sunday because he's doing Hartenstein on Sunday.
Hartenstein is a black man.
There you go. He'll do that.
Yeah, I saw that, the bright skin shit. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I got a report on it.
What did he do?
Huh?
He said like his dad's like light skin or some shit. So bright skin. I don't remember.
His father. His father is definitely a melanated man.
I'll tell you one thing. He got a hottie for a girlfriend. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Got himself a bad blonde, bro. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern. Can the Nuggets survive? Good night from the Oasis, everybody. Jims, you're the best, bro. Abdul, good to see you again. And you're right about Hakeem Olajuwon in '94. He won the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year and MVP of the Finals. Only him, Jordan, and Giannis has ever done that.
Should have been Braun too, but you know, people be hating.
Hey, look. No, we'll take this off the air about Bron. Let's say something real quick.
And Steve the Bird.
Steve the Bird. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.